Do you like BMX? Do you like BMX?
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless America. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. Good job. Thanks for singing all weekend. Factory team winner S Squared out there. And bike shop team winner Power FX. Where are you? If you're in those early motos, start making your way.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
make it hurt? Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean.
Do you like BMX?
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
This is your wake-up call.
What's up, Pottstown? You guys ready to kick off day 3 of the Quaker State Nationals? We got 97 rockin' motos today. We're going to fly through these. Is anybody ready to go? That dude put his arm in the air. He's the least ready. Other than that, you guys are silent. Come on. Starting off with the 7-8 mixed open class on the gate. And they are off. I got Johnny Rocket, John Zimbardo, Noah Neiman, Maxwell Me, and Little MJ, Marley Holiday. Flying down around, got a rock plate on top. Holiday takes off top side. Rider in that 2-spot, rocking the corner. Marshall's gear going to be Johnny Rocket. 2 riders going straight to a main event in the 7-8 mixed open class. Moto number 1. The Rock 1. On top, the 61 in the 2-spot. I got Noah Neiman back in that 3-spot. Only 2 cats moving on. Little MJ doing her thing on the top spot. Down around the last turn, she rolls. The Rock 1 will be moving on. 2 spots going to go to Johnny Rocket, 1 and 2. 9-10 mixed open. Total points racing all day long. Emmanuel Solar, Colin Regina, and Amaya Gonzalez. We're going 3 deep down into turn 2. 3 goes from 3 to 1 down low. The 682 dips low. The 105 trying to hold on. That's Regina. That's Solar. Gonzalez back in that 3-spot. Battle for the top is hot. Total points racing. All 3 of them still all right there together. 1, 2, 3. They turn and burn. Triple digits on the top 2 spots. Regina. Gonzalez, Solar, I believe. Through the 3rd straight, we fly. 11-12 mixed open. Kopetsky, Gannon, and Farrell. Factory Center LSG on the top spot. Kali Kopetsky rocking down that last straightaway. Right in the 2-spot. Got to be Gannon. Farrell back in the 3. The Nag 5, the Nag 15, and the Nag 10. 1, 2, and 3. 15-16 mixed open. Waddell, Hunt, and Valier. Motor number 4 on the track. Got the 1 bike on top. That's Some Shady. Got the 4 bike in the 2-spot. That's Waddell. Hunt back in that 3-spot. The 1 and the 4 battling for the top. We're ripping around that last turn. Still the 1 running the show down that last straightaway. Out of Ontario, Some Shady gets the 1st round win. Waddell gets the 2, and T-Bone grabs that 3-spot. 17-20 mixed open on the track. I got Barnett, Kilpatrick, and Jordan. The F-bike running the show. That's the Mad Rabbit, Riley Jordan. Got the 207 in the 2-spot. That's Barnett. The Killer back in the 3, but it's all the Mad Rabbit on top. Down the last straight, she rolls, and the F-bike's going to get the win in the 1st round. The 207 and the 28, 2 and 3. Moto number 6, your 7-8 open class. I got Murphy, Lowe, Downs, and Tucker. Got to be Rowan Tucker on the top spot. The Gold Cup 1 hits that 2nd turn. I'm taking 2 riders to the show out of this one, though, and I got 2 other riders banging for that 2 spot. The 3 and the 7. It's Lowe and Downs chasing down Tucker right now. Murphy back in the 4. Tucker still down on top. Out of Utah and down that last straightaway. Rowan Tucker just got the win in the 1st round. He's moving on. 2 spots going to go to the 3 bike, hanging low. 9-10 open. I got moto number 7. Improta, Johnson, Castellano, Blake, and Dalsis. The 605 in the Nag 7. That's Memphis Blake. I got the Punisher and Improta in that 2 spot. Send It Colors back in the 3. Fast Cast trying to dip in there. Everyone lined up 1 through 5 around the last turn, down the last straight, but it's all the Aussie on top. Memphis Blake gets the win. 2 spots going to go to the Punisher and Prota, 1-2. Luke Pieper, Sullivan Conway, the Shark Mike Shaughnessy, and Flying Finn Downs. Got the rock plate on top. That's going to be the Speed Train. I got Flying Finn in that 2 spot. It's Pieper and Downs, 1 and 2. 2 more riders joining the 9-10 open main event here in moto number 8. 9 riders in the class today, but it's all the Rock 1 on top. The Speed Train gets the 1st round win. Flying Finn grabs that 2 spot, and both those boys are moving on. 11-12 open on the class. On the track, Gasaway, Johnson, Graves, Noyola, and Owens. Factory send to LSG on the top spot. That's going to be Gnarly Charlie. I got Power FX Speedco sitting in that 2. It's going to be Slay on the 2 spot. Here comes the Mighty Mouse back in the 3. LSG, Factory Speedco, Power FX Speedco, and Factory S Squared, but it's Noyola and Gasaway moving on. 13-14 open, moto number 10. Quick, Iderola, Jans, Markham, Purchase, Eckert, and Massa. 3 riders moving on. In the zone colors on the top spot, I'm looking for the Penguin, Jack Markham. Markham's on that top spot as he rips and dips. The 2 bike is checking out. 19 comes by. That's Iderola. And the 3 a Quick. 15-16 open, Dye, Mechtel, Thompson, and Jans. The Dye guys on the top spot got Jans in that 2 spot. S Squared, Mad Cycles rolling through that 3rd straightaway. 2 riders checking out of this one. The Dye guy is flying. The Nag 17 is ripping down that last straightaway, and Dye is checking out with Turbo Jans, 1 and 2. 17-20 open, Hess, Hebner, White, Aina, and White. The 4 bikes on top right now. That's Ash and Hebner running the show down into turn 2. Hebner's got the 26 in the 2 spot. That's the Freight Train. It's Hebner and the Freight Train getting chased down by the 2-5 and Nitro, Nick White, 1, 2, and 3. Only 2 of these cats checking into a 17-20 open here in moto number 12. The 4 bikes going to take one of those tickets. The 2-6, Aina is taking that other one. And we're moving on to the girls' cruiser class. I got the Halloween Queen, Annabelle Dempsey, and Lightning Ella McLaughlin. The 4 and the 3 going 1 and 2 once again. That's Lightning on top, Dempsey in the 2 spot. The Queen back in the 3. The 4, the 3, and the 605 going 1, 2, and 3 through the third straightaway. But it's Lightning on top once again. Illinois girl looking for the first round win. Total points racing all day long here in Moto 13, your 800 girls cruiser class. The 4, the 3, and the 605, 1, 2, and 3. Dempsey, Dowdy, White, Davis, Snyder, and Burkholder. The H in the Gold Cup 2 going 1 and 2 at the moment. That's Dowdy on top. Bam Bam Davis in the 2 spot. Get a grip and Factory Answer running the show, but 3 ladies are moving on. I got Gold Coast colors back in that 3 spot. Give me the Little Ripper, Zoe Snyder. Down that last straightaway, Dowdy's checking out. Davis is checking out. Snyder's checking out. 13-14 girls cruisers. Jason, Tilly, Dakar, George, Green, Wiggins, Olsen, and Smith. Tilly on top, Dakar in that 2 spot. Tilly, Dakar, got the 6 back in the 3. That's going to be Wiggins back in that 3 spot. 4 ladies moving on to this one. 4 ladies moving on. Tongue outs all over that top side. Factory Center LSG is going to get the win. Dakar for Answer Army going to grab that 2 spot. The Powers and the Crit Ride. Wiggins and Olsen 1, 2, 3, and 4. Moto 16, Davis, Turley, Sweet, and Day. The 11's on top. The 1's in the 2 spot. That's the Maxter and the Bullet Train. Got the Heartbreaker back in the 3. The Powerhouse in the 4. Answer Army on top of this one. Looking for 2 ladies moving on. Battle for the 2 spots hot. The 11 Maxter is going to get this one locked up. 2 spots going to go to the Bullet Train. Brooklyn Turley. Sweet, Edwards, Foster, Showmaker, and Rock. Got to be Sweet on top. Pippa running the show down at turn 2. The Predator on point. In that 2 spot, Nag 7 ride. That's Turbo Taylor Edwards. That's Sweet, Edwards 1 and 2 with the Gold Cup 3 of the Dust Bunny back in the 3 spot, but only 2 ladies moving on, and Pippa is gone. Around the last turn by herself, down the last straightaway. Sweet is moving on. 2 spot. We'll go to the Gold Cup 3 swinging by the Dust Bunny. 36-40 ladies cruisers, Moto 18, Huggins, Mitchell, Schwarzentrooper, Warner, and Cifuentes. HRP colors on the top spot, the Cheetah, Mitchell, and the Nag 4 running the show. Got the Chippendale colors in the 2 spots, Cifuentes. It's the Nag 4, the National 60, getting chased down by the 3 ride of Amanda Warner, 1, 2, and 3, but it's HRP looking for that first round win. The Cheetah moving on with Cifuentes, 1 and 2. 46-50 ladies cruisers, Dirks, Amaris, and Markham. Ginger Snap on top in the zone colors flying high down into turn 2. Got on 2 wheels in the 2 spot. That's Dirks. It's the National 62 and the National 70 getting chased down by the 5 at the Velocity ride of Kelly Amaris. Total points racing all day long here in Moto 19. The Ginger Snap going to grab that first round win. Dirks and Amaris 2-3. Moto number 20, 51, 55 ladies cruisers. Badaniak, the Logo, and Nathan. Battle up top in the zone colors. Going to be the Czech chick on the top side right now. Looks like the Logo, Lathan going 2 and 3. It's the National 6, the Gold Cup 1, and the Nag 9, 1, 2, and 3 through that third straightaway. In the zone on top. C in the 2 spot. Wrenchman back in the 3. The Czech chick will get the first round win. The Logo, Lathan 2-3. Moto 21, your 700 cruiser class. Peluso, Grover, Van Gelder, and more. 2 riders moving on out of this one. I got Van Gelder on top. The S-Square National team down to the last turn. Looks like Grover for the Island of Misfit Toys in that 2 spot. The Nag 5 and the 387 going to go 1 and 2. We'll see you boys in the main event. Moto 22, your 8-year-old cruiser class. Reynolds, Imperio, Merzayan, Amico, and Jones. DJ Lethal on top, Squirrely Jones in that 2 spot. Power Effects got to be Hollywood Reynolds back in the 3. Oh, man, a little turn and burn. Action happening as DJ Lethal starts to pull away. Daylight colors all over that top spot. Imperio trying to grab the ace. 2 riders moving on to this one. Squirrely Jones back to that 2 spot. Oh, man, Hollywood's not done yet. Down that last straightaway, DJ Lethal checking out. 2 spots going to Squirrely. Nine cruisers, Moto 23, Dustin, Masano Davis, Foley, Dakar, Larson, and Huggins. Terrapin colors on the top spot. Arson, Larson coming back at me. The Nag 6 on the 1. Got the Gold Cup 3 in the 2 spot. It's Larson, Foley, and the 14 rider Huggins, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 24, your 10-year-old cruiser class. Waters, Blake, Grillo, Wegley, and Rodriguez. High-low on the top spot, doing it for Sean Carvajal's LDC. We're taking 2 out of this one. I got a lot of heat for that 2 spot, but it's all high-low on the 1. Rodriguez ripping down that last straightaway. Got the 605. That's Blake in the 2 spot. Rodriguez, Blake, 1-2, and those boys are moving on. Moto 25. Oh, man, we dropped a rider right there. 11-year-old cruisers, Prito, Thomas Osyko, Klopsic, Dobell, Semplis, George, and Martinez. 16 on top right now. That's Mini Martinez. I got the Gold Cup 3 in the 2 spot. That's the Moto Hornet Semplis. It's Martinez, Semplis, 1 and 2. We're taking 3 of these cats, though, in the 11-year-old cruiser class. Moto 25. Still all the 16 on top. Martinez moving on. Semplis moving on. And the Gold Cup 2 of the Beast. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, riders, random start.
Round of applause for our down rider, everybody.
Rider is ready. Watch the gate.
12-year-old cruisers on the track. Mazzara, Miranda, Wiggins, Kazi, Grable, McClone, and Snyder. Gold Cup 1, Chase Kazi on the top spot. I got Bike Zone colors in the 2 spot. Got to be McClone. Frank Lab back in the 3. It's Snyder. It's Kazi, McClone, Snyder, 1, 2, and 3. Powers colors sitting on the outside at the moment as we rip through that 4th straightaway, or 3rd straightaway into the 4th. Still the Gold Cup 1 on top spot. Chase Kazi, he's checking out. McClone and Snyder, 2 and 3. 13 cruisers on the track, Moto 27. Gorbatuk, Dowdy, Day, Trinka, Cook, Warner, and Melkert. They're lining up down that 2nd straight, and they're popping down in the 2nd turn. I got the 9 bike on point. That's the Melkert on the top spot. The Gold Cup 1 in the 2 spot. That's Day. Here comes the Kid back in the 3 spot. 3 riders moving on, 13 cruiser class. Flying back at it, still the 9 bike for the Crank Lab. That's Melkert on the top spot. Day in the 2, or Warner in the 2, Day in the 3. 15 cruisers, Toth, Owens, Palmer, Sims, Martin, Sanders, Bricker, and Badaniak. In the zone all over the top side, the Nag 9, Matt Badaniak rips down and around. We're taking 4 riders here in the 15 cruiser class. Badaniak's moving on. The 1 bike, that's Sanders, the Gold Cup 1, and the 2. Palmer and Owens, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 16-year-old cruisers, Sorensen, Alvarez, Fuster, and Van Eiderstein. Looks like Sorensen on top right now. The Nag 4 running the show. Got the 8 bike in the 2 spot. That's Fuster. It's Sorensen, Fuster, 1 and 2. Van Eiderstein back in the 3 spot. 2 riders moving on here in Moto 29. Sorensen down the last straightaway. The Nag 4 gets the win and moves on. Fuster grabs that 2 spot. 17-20 cruisers. McGann, Gardner, Whitaker, Baker, Marshall, Lips, and Amico. Gardner rips off top side. Got Amico in that 2 spot. Factory Answer sitting back in the 3. Got to be Max Marshall, 1, 2, and 3. Chippendale colors in that 4 spot. Daylight, TNT, Answer, Chippendale. 1, 2, 3, and 4, but only 3 of these cats moving on. Gardner running the show. The Magnet down the last straightaway. The 37 bike is moving on. AJ Amico checking out, and the last spot's going to go to Max Marshall, 1, 2, and 3. 21-30 cruisers. Bramer, Thurwichter, Bonzel, and Harney. J&R colors ripping off to the top. The Rhino down the 2nd straightaway. I got Bonzel sitting in that 2 spot with the Ohio Elite gear. Sia colors in the 3 spot. 2 riders moving on. Moto number is 31. J&R down the 3rd straightaway. Still running the show. The Bramer, the Rhino, the 10 bike. Going to grab the win once again. This dude's going to be checking out, and so is Ian Bonzel, 1 and 2.
Okay, riders, random start. Rider is ready. Watch the gate.
31-35 cruisers, Moto 32. Gunner, Gay, Bilotti, Strahan, Dolan, Griffin, and Shook. Slick pops off top, so I got a Gold Cup 2 in the 2 spot. That's Strahan, Trilogy BMX, but it's all Alto right here. Gay running around that 2nd turn. It's the Gold Cup 3, the Gold Cup 2, and the Gold Cup 1 going 1, 2, and 3 in reverse order. The Gold Cup 3 on top, Alto Wrecking Crew. Slick rips and dips in that 2 spot. The Gold Cup 2, that's Strahan. We're taking 3. Gay's moving on, Strahan's moving on, and the Gold Cup 1 is Shook, 1, 2, and 3. Nice race, boys. 41-45 cruisers, Oliviera, Dakar, and Huggins. Huggins on the top, Oliviera in that 2 spot, Dakar back in the 3. Total points racing all day long here in Moto 33, but it's all Huggy Bear on the 1 spot. Vega Racing ripping through that 3rd straightaway. The Pink Mango sitting in that 2 spot. Derek Dakar back in the 3. The 13 is going to get the win in the 1st round. The 1 and the 4, 2, 3. 46 to 50 cruisers, total points racing once again. I got Richie Be Good for TNT, Jans, Mad Cycles, and Bonzo for Ohio Elite. TNT on top, Mad Cycles in the 2 spot. Going to be Good, Jans, Bonzo 1, 2, and 3. The Nag 6, the 9, and the 99 ripping around that third turn, but it's all TNT on top. Richie Be Good will be grabbing that first round win. The Nag 6 picks it up. Jans grabs the 2, and Bonzo gets the 3. 51 to 55 cruisers, Moto 35, Malexo, Markarian, Foster, White, Phillips, and Bingaman. I got Ron Markarian on the top spot. Looks like Malexo sitting in that 2 spot. Trilogy colors back in the 3. Going to be Bingaman sitting in that 3 spot.
Riders ready. Watch the
3 riders going to the 51-55 cruiser main event. Markarian's ripping down the last straight, and he's checking out. The 10 bike in the 2 spot, Malexo, and the 8 rider Bingaman, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 36, your 56-60 cruiser class. 7 riders in the class today. Charvet, Hamill, Davis, Edwards, Klimacki, Nathanson, and Holda. 24 on top right now. That's Mike Nathanson. Nathanson's got the 585. That's Charvet sitting in that 2 spot for the Daylight crew. We're taking 3 out of this one, but the 2-4 is rolling hot on a Sunday morning. Mike Nathanson is checking out the 585, Charvet, and the 197 at Davis. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
5 and under Novice taking off. I only got 2 riders on the track. We should have had 3. Let's find out who couldn't make it. Jenkins, Pika, and Shook. It's the 1-7 right out there. That's Pika on the top spot. I got Shook sitting in that 2 spot. It's the 1-7 and the 7-6. 1 and 2 down that second straightaway. It's all hard for Pika, though. Crip Plate, Standard Bike Company. Looking for that first round low score. Racing Russell back in that 2 spot.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Through the third straight, they roll the 1-7 and the 7-6, going 1 and 2 here in Moto 37, your 5 and under Navi class. Pika around the last turn. She's going to grab that first round ace. And Racing Russell will grab that 2 spot. 7-year-old novices, total points racing. I got Bowler, Shaughnessy, and Hernandez. Bowler got the win yesterday in the main event. He's rolling down that third straightaway. The 99 on top. Got the 4, then 32 going 2 and 3. It's Bowler, Shaughnessy, Hernandez, 1, 2, and 3. The 99, the 4, and the 32 here in Moto 38. Your 7 novice class. Fall Risk Racing on the top. Identify BMX in the 2 spot. The 99. Gone. He gets the win in the first round. Shaughnessy, Hernandez, 2-3. Rankin, Achenbach, Schultz, and Achenbach. 73 on top right now. That's Jack Schultz running the show. Got the 957. That's Lorelei. Gotta fly Rankin sitting in that 2 spot. The 73, the 957. Looking for the only 2 transfers here in this round. Schultz looking for the first round win in the low gate pick. He's going to pick it up. Gotta fly is going to get that 2. 12-year-old Navi's moto number 40. Griffin, Hernandez, and Phillips. The 969, that's Skylar Griffin on the top spot. Got the 7, that's KK Phillips in the 2 spot for Identify. National Mayhem Racing, Skylar Griffin on the top right now, the 969. Looking for the first round win. He's going to pick it up here in the first round. KK Phillips for Identify BMX going to get the 2 spot. And they're moving on to a main event.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
15-year-old novices on the track, Moto 41. I got Foster, Akers, and Hernandez. I'm looking for the 106 on the top spot right now. Foster, he's running the show down that second straightaway. I got Hernandez, Guppy in that 2 spot, and Akers back in the 3. The 106 running down into turn 2. The 6 bike in the 2 spot, the 317. 1, 2, and 3 here in Moto 41. But it's all Foster right now.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Guppy rocking the 2 and Akers rocking the 3. They're nice and spread out as they hit the third turn. Total points racing all day long. Foster, Guppy, and Akers 1, 2, and 3 in the first round. Moto 42, your 500 intermediate class. Spore, Me, Nahe, Hibbets, Carragher, and Bellotti. Chippendale colors in the top spot. Elliott, Carragher flying down that third straightaway. The 78 in the 2 spot. That's Nahe. It's Carragher. Nahe, I got crit colors back in the 3. Got to be Cash Hibbets. 1, 2, and 3. The boys fly. Maybe Ridge Spore out there. It is Spore in that 3 spot. Couple of crit riders coming back at us. 500 intermediates. Nahe gets the first round win. Carragher and Spore 1, 2, and 3. 6-year-old intermediates, Rankin, Huggins, Harding, and Gorillo. Got to be Huggins on top spot. Sonic flying down into turn 2, battle for the 2 spot. Todd, I got the 5-7 and the 109 back there. That's Rankins and Harding chasing down Huggins. 5-7 goes into 2. That's no breaks. Blake Rankin trying to hold down that 2 spot. 2 of these cats moving on to a main event, the 6-year-old intermediate class. Still Huggins all over that top spot. The 6 bike down the last straightaway. He'll be the first to the line this time. And the 5-7 going to hold it down in that 2 spot. 7-year-old intermediates, Pieper, Szymanski, and Castillo. The 1-1-4 on top. That's Emilio Castillo out of PA. Out of Upper St. Clair, PA, rolling into that last turn. Got the South Park gear on as he rips around that last turn. The 1-1-4 will get the first round win. The 1-4-8, that's Logie Hoagie in the 2 spot and Pieper back in the 3. 8-year-old intermediates, Ryan, Amico, Sporliter, Bartlett, Zimbardo, and Neiman. The 6-7's running the show. That's dominant. The 6-1's on top. That's Johnny Rocket. I got the 4-7 of Miko in the 2 spot. It's the quarter marshals and TNT going 1 and 2, but I'm taking 3. Senate colors back in that 3 spot. Got to be Spoiler to Bomb coming back at us. Still Johnny Rocket on the top spot. Here comes Amico. Johnny Rocket, Amico, and the Senate ride is Spoiler. 1, 2, and 3, and all 3 of those boys are moving on. Moto 46, Zimmerman, Urbanowitz, Pritchett, Sturgeon, Regina, and Dakar. I got the 682 on stop. That's Regina running the show through that 3rd straightaway. 2 riders going to a main event. We got 11 riders in the class today. Only 2 riders moving on out of this one. The 682 flying fast. Regina's going to get the first round win. 2 spots going to go to the 6'9 rider, the Mullet Man, for the AOT national team. Moto 47, Watson, Masanto Davis, Solar, Phillips, and Harding. Identified colors on the top spot. Got to be Pac-Man Phillips. Pac-Man on top, 48 in the 2 spot. That's Masanto Davis. 3rd place rider trying to dip into those top 2s. We hit this last turn. Ooh, ripping around the outside, though, and trying to hold it down. The 37 still. Identified ride. Phillips going to get the win. Masanto Davis in that 2 spot. Moto 48, your 10-inner class. Smego, Sporliter, Cheney, and Gilling. And I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Ethan Sporliter. Happy birthday, Mr. Sporliter. 54 bike though running the show. That's the Speed Beat Cheney for box components. Spoiler sitting in that 2 spot looking for the birthday transfer in the first round. Down that last straightaway, Cheney and the Tornado 1 and 2. 11-year-old intermediates, Moto 49, Taruso, Pritchett, and Ralstone. Total points race in the 11-inner class. I got the 5-5 on top. That's Ralstone on the 1, the 42. The Duke, Pritchett in that 2 spot. Taruso back in the 3. 1, 2, and 3, they fly down to the last turn. Moto number 49, the 5-5 though, Ralstone will get the first round win. The Duke and Taruso 2 and 3. Moto number 50, 13 intermediates, Foster, Galvin, Fayed, Perez, and Dexter. The 38's on top right now as he rips through that 3rd straightaway. Bryson Galvin for On 2 Wheels and Rocky's Bike Shop. Galvin running everyone down this last straightaway. The 38 will be taking one of those 2 tickets. 2 spots going to go to the 39 ride at Dexter. 15-year-old intermediates, Ace Vito, Ligo, Dexter, Bear, Brule, and Green. The 8 bike, that's Josh Bear for the Driven Cycling Academy. Chaos colors in the 2 spot, I believe. Got to be Andrew Dexter. It's the 8 and the 34 going 1 and 2 down the last straightaway. We're taking 3 riders, though. Bear going to get the win. The 34 going to grab the 2 spot. The last transfer spot's going to Crazy Ivan Brule, 1, 2, and 3. 26, 35 intermediates, Moto 52, Griffin, Watson, and Calvetti. Big man yelling on our top spot, going to be Justin Griffin running the show. I got On 2 Wheels colors, going to be Calvetti in that 2 spot. Griffin, Calvetti trying to put the pump down. Oh, going high, going low, swooping back at me. Here we go, boys. The 149 and the 29, or 141 and the 29 come back at me. Griffin, Calvetti 1-2 in the first round. Watson in that 3 spot. 41-45 intermediates, Moto 53. Green, Drasser, Ralstone, Rife, Toth, and Dakar. I got the 2-6-2 and the 45 in the top 2 spots. Derek Dakar, the 45, Corey Green. Corner Marshall's colors. Got to be Drasser back in that 3 spot, but it's all Dakar up top. John Bradley, custom rider Derek Dakar gets the first round win, the 4-5 and the 3-7. Green and Rife moving on with him. 51-55 intermediates, Moto 54. Cook, Janelli, Bingaman, Kilpatrick, Meter, Taruso, and Lander. The 25 in the Gold Cup 2 in those top 2 spots right now. That's Eric Bingaman for Trilogy BMX. The Gold Cup 2, Rich Janelli, Chippendale Bike Shop. Oh, man, things changing up, though, but I'm taking 3 riders. The 1-2-3 dips in there. The 25, though, Bingaman gets the win. Mike Cook pulls into the 2 spot. Janelli grabs that 3. 6-year-old girls experts. Welcome to the girls club, everybody. Kolodachka, Zimmerman, Jones, Carragher, and Vengo Chea. Nag 6 on top. That's Sparkles, Delaney Carragher. Got the queen sitting in that 2 spot. Things changing up back in the 3, but we're ripping down that 3rd straightaway, and I'm taking 2 ladies to a main event here in Moto 55. It's all Chippendale on top. Pack BMX in the 2 spot. Battle for the 3 is insanely hot as the Chippendale rider pulls into that 3, but only 2 ladies moving on. Carragher gets the win. Zimmerman grabs the 2. 7-year-old girls experts, Moto 56, Roden, Pangione, Kowal, Dempsey, Santana, and Brindley. Nag 1 on top. That's Dempsey on the top spot. I got Brindley in the 2 spot. I got Kowal back in the 3 spot with the 5 bike of Roden, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 ladies moving on, though. Only 3 ladies moving on. Nag 1 still on top. Biolab send it. Flying down the last straightaway, Annabelle Dempsey. We'll see you in the main event. Tatum Brindley and Aria Kowal, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 57, White, Dempsey, McLaughlin, Beck, Gonzalez, Kubik, Burkholder, and Holiday. I got C-Tac colors on the top spot. It's going to be Hugs and Kisses, Beck, running the show down into that last turn. We're taking 4 ladies, though, and I got everyone in the last turn at the same time. Still the C-Tac rider coming back at me. The 8, the Rock 1, the Gold Cup 3, and the 3. So Beck, Holiday, McLaughlin, Dempsey, all moving on. 10 girls experts on the track, Moto 58, Montgomery, Snyder, Davis, and Dowdy. 2 ladies moving on to a 10 girls expert main event. I got the 4 on top. That's the Nightmare Amelia Dowdy for Get a Grip. She's going to get the win. Bam Bam, Factory Answer, going to grab that 2 spot. Dowdy, Davis, checking out. 11 girls experts, Smith, Farrell, Beck, and Gannon. Albie's colors on the top spot, the blue cheetah, Sawyer, Smith. We got Gannon sitting in that 2 spot. It's the National 98 and the Nag 15 getting chased down by the C-Tac ride. A Big Trouble, Brooklyn, Beck, 1, 2, and 3. 2 more ladies moving on to this one. The blue cheetah turns and burns, and Smith is going to get that first round transfer with the Nag 15 bike again in 1 and 2. 12-year-old girls experts, Jason Gay, Bruni, and Kopetsky. Looks like Kopetsky on top, Bruni in the 2. I got Jason and Gay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 12-year-old girls experts, 2 more ladies moving on to a main event. Factory send to LSG and Full Tilt Radio on the top 2 tickets this round. The Nag 5 and the Nag 14, 1 and 2. 13 girls experts, Dakar, Watson, Smith, and Waddell. The Nag 10's on top. That's Mary Hollis Watson for Jet Race. It got with Jenna Waddell in the 2 spot for the Dirt Addiction crew. Mary Hollis is gone, though. Way on top. Watson's going to get the first round transfers in the 4 bike of Waddell. Will grab that 2 spot. Moto 62, your 14 girls X class. Stone, Burke, Olsen, Hunt, and Tilly. Tongue outs on the top spot. I got Burke sitting in that 2 spot. It's the Nag 4 in the Gold Cup 2, 1 and 2. Tilly, Burke. Sia colors back in the 3 spot, but tongue out gets the win. Gold Cup 2. We'll pick up that 2 spot. Tilly, Burke, 1, 2. George, Wiggins, Waldner, and Wenzel. Power Effect Speed Co. Got to be the Fianator, Sophia Waldner. Battle for that 2 spot's hot. Powers dips in the 2 spot. That's Wiggins. It's Walder, Wiggins, George. 1, 2, and 3. Sophia Wenzel back in that 4 spot. But another Sophia going to get the win here in the 14 girls X class. She's moving on. Battle for the 2. Coming down to the line. See? The 3. Spitfire Isabella George picks it up at the line. 15, 16 girls experts. Moto 64. Custer, Claridge, Valier, Day, and Sutherland. The boss on top. Factory answer flying down that last straightaway. The 2 bike's going to get the win. Coach Kate going to grab that 2 spot. Sutherland, Claridge, Answer, and Albies, 1-2. Moto 65, Searfoss, Sweet, Waldner, and Davis. I got Searfoss on top for the S-Squared National Team. Got a Gold Cup 1 in the 2 spot. That's the Heartbreaker. Kyrie, Sweet. Searfoss, Sweet, 1-2. Back in that 3 spot, got the Answer Army. Going to be Maxter trying to find a line down and around. But it's all that Nat 72 plate flying fast on the last straightaway. She's going to get the win. Sweet's going to grab the 2 spot. 17-20 ladies experts, Jordan, Foster, Martin, McDaniel, and Sweet. Looks like the Mad Rabbit flying high in the top spot. The F-Bike down and around. Got the Nat 96 in the 2 spot. That's Emma Martin for the Alto crew. Jordan, Martin, 1 and 2. 2 ladies going to a 17-20 ladies expert main event. The F-Bike is gone. The Mad Rabbit gets the win. The National 96 grabs that 2 spot. Jordan and Martin moving on. Little high-low action in the first turn of Moto 67, your 21-30 ladies expert class. I got the 7 bike. Oh, pulling away. Gallagher on top. Battle for the 2 spot is hot. I got Smith and Robeson, but Courtney Gallagher is in the last turn all by herself. Down the last straight she flies. She's going to grab that first round win. The 7 bike gone in round 1. Smith, Robeson, 2-3. (41-50) ladies experts, Moto 68, Delogu, Dirks, and Levan. Susie Levan for the TNT Bicycles factory crew. She's on the top spot. I got Sia Colors in that 2 spot, on 2 wheels back in the 3. It's the Nag 2, the Nag 12, and the 17. Going 1, 2, and 3 through straightaway number 3. TNT on top, Sia in the 2 spot, on 2 wheels. Levan, Delogu, Dirks coming back at us in that order. Levan gets the win, Delogu gets the 2, and Dirks grabs that 3. Moto 69, your 6-year-old expert class. Beck, Moore, Long, Bramer, and Scheibel. Ghost Colors on the top spot, the Hot Rod, Lincoln Moore. He's got Biolab Colors in the 2 spot, going to be the Jackhammer. It's the Hot Rod and the Jackhammer getting chased down by the Mohawk 1, 2, and 3. Moore, Scheibel, Bramer, Beck, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 of these cats moving on to a 6 expert main event. The moto number is 69. It's all Ghost Colors, though. Moore going to get the win. Scheibel gets the 2. 7-year-old experts on the track, moto number 70, Murphy, Downs, Van Gelder, Peluso, and Grover. Elijah Van Gelder doing his thing once again for the S-Squared National Team. I got the Island of Misfit Toys colors in the 2 spot. It's Van Gelder, Grover, 1 and 2, the 7 and the 5. The Nag 7 and the 5 coming down that last straightaway looking for the only 2 transfers in this round. Van Gelder and Grover moving on. 8-year-old experts, Moto 71, Mona Smith, Tucker, Wegley, Lowe, Toro, and Jones. TNT colors on the top spot. Squirrely Jones running the showdown. Straightaway number 3. Identify in that 2. That's Joel Wegley. Jones, Wegley looking for the only 2 transfers in this round. We got 11 riders in the class today. 2 racks of 8 experts. Back at us, Jones, Wegley, the 1 and the Nag 11 are moving on.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Burkatch, Lavoie, D'Imperio, Merzain, and Reynolds. Back in Moto 63, it was the C and not the 3. In Moto 63, it was the C and not the 3. World 8, Nag 16. Reynolds, Burkatch moving on in Moto 72. In 63, it was the C and not the 3. 9 experts, Moto 73, Dustin, Larson, Castellano, Dallas, Conway, and Huggins. Rolling fast, Terrapin colors on the top spot. Nathan Arson, Larson, the Nag 15 is going to grab the first round transfer. 2 spot is going to go to Fast Cast for Send It BMX. Moto 74, Pieper, Downs, Foley, Johnson, Shaughnessy, and Halbert. Luke Pieper, the speed train's on the top spot. Got Mr. Gold, Adam Foley in that 2 spot for the Colt race crew. S-Squared, Colt 1 and 2. Halbert back in that 3 spot, trying to make a little action happen so he can get in this main event in the first round. Everyone down the last straightaway, though, and it's all Pieper on top. The Rock One gets it done. Mr. Gold grabs that 2 spot. Moto 75, Lander, Blake, Despopulous, Rodriguez, McMasters, Roden, and Digit. Showtime on top right now. Got Hilo sitting in that 2 spot. Factory Answer back in the 3. Got to be Echo 1, 2, and 3. They fly, but only 2 riders moving on. Showtime gets the win. Oh, sorry, that was Lander. I went ahead of myself. Des Pop and Rodriguez. Now I got Eckel, Grillo, Waters, Atkins, and Proda, and Wegley. There he is. Chase Eckel on the top spot. The 1-7, the 2 spot. That's H2O on the go. Waters. It's Factory Answer and Elevate Racing running through that third straight. Power FX in the 3 spot. That's got to be in Proda back there chasing the boys down, but it's all Factory Answer up top. The Nat 7's going to get the win. The 17 bike. Eckel and Waters 1 and 2. 11-year-old experts on the track. Johnson, Dobello, Klopsic, Semplis, and Thomas Osaika. Got to be the Ninja. Dylan Oklopsic for Daylight on the top spot. In the zone colors in the 2 spot. That's Tevin Johnson back there. It's Oklopsic and Johnson, the Gold Cup 3 and the E coming back at us. 2 riders moving on. The Gold Cup 3 and the E. 1 and 2. Callejo, Gasaway, Martinez, Westfall, and Perito. We are 5 deep in the second turn. Got the 29 on top. That's Mini Martinez. Answer Army in the 2 spot. Got to be Callejo. It's Martinez. Callejo 1 and 2. The 29 and the 13. I got the Beast back in that 3 spot. 2 riders moving on. The 2-9 and the 13 checking out. 12-year-old experts on the track. Graves, Miranda, Parkinson, Snyder, Grable, McClone, and Kazi. Got to be the Cyclone. Easton McClone for the bike zone. Through on top. Rider in that 2 spot. Battle for that 2 spot as they come down here. Looks like the Nag 20 at the moment. The 1 and the Nag 20. McClone and Parkinson 1 and 2. Noyola, Owens, Wiggins, Mazzara, Bryant, and Custer. The Nag 14 and the Nag 10. The factory send to LSG boys on the top 2 spots. It's Spot 'em, got him, and Gnarly Charlie, Bryant, Noyola. And these dudes are rolling on a Sunday morning. The Nag 14 and the Nag 10. The factory send to LSG teammates moving on. 13 experts, Gorbatuk, Trinka, Swan, Janzuski, Showmaker, Warner, and Bowers. Pink Kitties on the top spot. Rampage colors on that 2 spot. Got to be Janzuski. It's Bowers, Janzuski 1 and 2. 2 riders moving on to a 13 expert main event. Bowers gets the win. Janzuski grabs that 2 spot, and those cats are checking out. Massa, Jan, Santana, Day, Dowdy, Melker, and Ida Rolla. Looks like the Fireball on top right now. I got a battle for that 2 spot, though. We're taking 2 more riders with 13 expert main event. The Gold Cup 3, though, all over the top spot. 5 dips in there. That's the mayor, Kyle Massa for Dirt Addiction. Get a grip in Dirt Addiction on the top 2 tickets right now. The Gold Cup 3 and the 5 getting chased down by everyone else. The GC3, Day picks up the win. The 5 holds on. Day and Massa 1 and 2. 14X on the track. Janzuski, Quick, Westfall, Atkins, and Sims. Power effects on the top spot right now, rolling down that third straight. Chase Janzuski, got the 5 bike. Josh Atkins in the 2 spot. 2 riders going to a 14 expert main event. Janzuski gets the win. Atkins grabs the 2. Eckert, Markham, Papaspanos, Palmer, and Purchase. 2 bike going to be Markham on the top spot right now, flying down that third straightaway. Rider in that 2 spot's got the 3 on his bike. That's Lucas Eckert. Gonna go Markham Eckert, 1 and 2. Second round can start staging up. Second round can start staging up. Second round, please start staging up. Moto 85, Horgenson, Toth, Gonzalez, Rawlings, Martin, Abney, and Johnson. Factory Answer, Cruz Gonzalez, the Nag 20 is on top of this one right here. 2 riders going to a main event. Factory Answer down around the last turn. The Nag 20 is checking out with that 7-1 bike of Kiwi, 1 and 2. Hackman, Schwarzentrooper, Tobacek, Mechtel, Badaniak, Douglas, and Owens. Badaniak on top right now. Got escort colors in the 2 spot. Got to be E. Dougie. Badaniak, E. Dougie, 1 and 2, rolling through that third straight. Gold Cup 3 all over that top side, though, as he flies down this last straightaway. Mac gets the win. E. Doug grabs that 2 spot. Badaniak, Douglas, 1-2. Once again, second round can start staging up. Second round can start staging up. Thompson, Regal, Van Eiderstein, Mendito, Barone, and Sorensen. Looks like Regal on top right now. I got black crown colors sitting in the 2 spot. That's the Skull Crusher Mendito. Regal, Mendito, 1 and 2. Sorensen back in that 3 spot. Alto colors rocking the 4. 2 riders going to a 16 expert main event. Regal gets the win. 2 spots going to go to Mendito. Vincent Semplis to the trailer, please. Vincent Semplis to the trailer, please. Konexi, Cole, Alvarez, Dye, and Bertoli. Looks like Bertoli up top right now. I got J&R colors in the 2 spot. Got to be the Tornado, Taylor, Cole. Bertoli, Cole down the last straightaway. Daylight and J&R, 1-2. Lips, Hackman, McDonald, Hamill, Janelli, and Clark. Dawson McDonald in the top spot, got the 5 bike in the 2 spot. That's Wesley Hamill. 1 and 2, they fly. Going to a semi-main event today in the 1720 expert class, but it's all Vega Racing on top right here. Dawson McDonald, he's going to get the win. 2 spots going to go to Wesley Hamill for Sia BMX. Amico, Hess, White, Aina, Hebner, and Marshall. Max Marshall got the inside. I got AJ Amico rocking that 2 spot at the moment. Moto number 90, we're almost done with the first round. Second round should be staging up. It's Factory Answer, TNT, 1-2. Got the 3-7, Hess back in that 3 spot, but only 2 of these cats going to a semi here in the first round. And the 11 bike is flying. Marshall gets it up, gets the win in the first round. The 19 of Nag 19 of AJ Amico, 1-2.
Rider is ready. Watch the gate.
Marcos Papaspanos to the trailer. Marcos Papaspanos to the trailer. I can't even say that. That's a tongue twister right there. Gardner, Helzel, Carter, Ralstone, McGann, and Hackman. J&R colors on the top spot as we hit that last turn. That's Ricky Carter, the 3 bike. Carter's got a lot of heat from that 2 spot. That's Tyler Helzel, the National 33, the 3 of the National 33, 1 and 2. Marcos Papaspanos to the trailer. 21-25 experts, Moto 92, Barnett, Hill, Bramer, and Hausler. Bramer's on top. I got Evant in that 2 spot. The 9 back in the 3 is Kyle Hill. 2 riders going to a 21-25 expert main event. Moto number 92. It's all Bramer on top. J&R Bicycles, Speedco Avian rider gets the first round transfer with the Dirt Addiction ride of Hausler. (26-35 experts, Moto 93. Bowler, Bynum, Harney, Dawson, Thurbertier, Björk, and Markle. Got to be Nikki D on the top spot. Factory Black Crown BMX got a Nag 7 in the 2 spot. That's Björk. Nikki D, Björk, 1 and 2. Coastal Racing's Drew Markle back in that 3 spot. I'm taking 3. Down that last rate, the Black Crown ride of Dawson's going to get the win. The Nag 7 ride, Björk, and the Nag 16 ride of Markle, 1, 2, and 3. 36-40 experts, Moto 94. Schmack, Luby, Donovan, Gay, and Melker. See ya colors on the top spot. That's Coach Lubes, the Nag 4 running the show. I got Colt colors in that 2 spot. Going to be the 901 of Schmack. Slick sitting back at the 3. 2 riders moving on. It's all Luby right now. Around the last turn. Lubes gets the win. He's moving on, and so is the Monkey, 1 and 2. 41-45 experts. 8 riders in the class today. We're taking 4 of these riders straight to a main event. Moto 95. Camarada, Huggins, Custer, Pika, DeHaven, Mona Smith, Ecker, and Good. Nag 1 on top for Factory Black Crown, rolling through that second straightaway. That's the White Mamba. Got Factory Answer colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Mona Smith. The Nag 1 and the Nag 6 going 1 and 2, but I'm taking 4. Custer's moving on. Mona Smith's moving on. The Nag 11 and the Nag 14. Good. And DeHaven, TNT, and Gate 9 also checking out. 51-55 experts, Moto 96. Gunzenhauser, Thompson, Ross, Diaz, Quinton, and Brown. TNT on the top spot once again. The Nag 12, that's Chris Diaz rolling down to that last turn. Catching a lot of heat from that 2 spot. The 1-2-0 ride, Jeremy Thompson. The Nag 12 and the 120. 1 and 2 with the Nag 10. Diaz, Thompson, and Q Money 1, 2, and 3. Last moto of the first round. Second round should start staging up. Curry, Charvet, Gay, Barry, and Griggs. ChaseBRGstore.com on top. That's Billy Griggs doing it for the Chase crew. I got Curry in that 2 spot for Chippendale. Daylight colors back in the 3. That's Charvet. But it's all Chase and Chippendale right here. Down that last straightaway, the 75 and the Rock 1 looking to get this one done. Billy Griggs and Andy Curry are moving on. And that's the end of the first round. Second round should be staging up.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here comes round number 2. 7-8 mixed open on the track, moto number 1. I got Noah Neiman and Maxwell Mee. Powers colors pop off top side. The Cheese going to be proud on a Sunday morning. Noah Neiman down that second straightaway. Mee back in that 2 spot. The 24 and the 77 going 1 and 2 here in the first moto with the second round. Neiman flying through that third straightaway. This dude's pulling away. Gonna rip around that last turn all by himself. The 24 and the 77 are gonna go 1 and 2 in the first round. Moto number 2, total points racing. Your 9-10 mixed open class. Solar, Regina, and Gonzalez. 682 on top. That's Colin Regina looking for the low score once again here in the second round. Rider in that 2 spot got the BioLab colors on. Got to be BMI Gonzalez. It's a 682, the R, and the 105. 1, 2, and 3, and we dropped our third place rider, but it looks like they're going to jump right back up. Show that dude some love, everybody. Down that last straightaway. Colin gets the win once again. Gonzalez, Solar, 2-3. 11-12 mixed open, total points racing. Kopetsky, Gannon, and Farrell. Callie's back on top. Kayla in that 2 spot. Sophia back in the 3. The NAG 5, the NAG 15, the NAG 10 going 1, 2, and 3 once again. Factory send to LSG all over that top spot. Down the last straightaway. Kopetsky grabs herself another ace. Gannon with another 2, and Farrell with another 3. One more round of applause for this young man, everybody.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 4, your 15-16 mixed open class. I got Jenna Waddell, T-Bone, Taylor Hunt, and Some Shady. Some Shady pops off top side. Waddell in that 2 spot. T-Bone back in the 3. The 1, the 4, and the B going 1, 2, and 3 around the second. Turning down that third straightaway. Battle up top is hot. Summer looking for another low score. Waddell trying to steal one in the second round. The 1 and the 4 down the last straightaway. The pump is on. Some Shady, Waddell, and T-Bone 1, 2, 3. Barnett, Kilpatrick, and Jordan. The Mad Rabbit down the third straightaway. The F plate flying fast today. 207 in the 2 spot. That's Barnett with the killer Kilpatrick back in the 3 spot, but it's all Riley once again. Jordan with the huge manual down that last straightaway. She's going to get herself another skinny digit. Barnett and Kilpatrick 2-3. 7-8 open, moto number 6. 2 riders left. I got the Warrior, Sawyer Murphy, and the Firecracker, Graham Downs. Downs and Murphy going 1 and 2. The 7 and the Nag 8 flying through that second straightaway. The Firecracker and the Warrior, 1, 2.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Third straight action going down, but it's Mothman colors on the top spot. Graham Downs looking for the third gate pick in the main event. He just picked it up. The Warrior getting the 2 spot. 9-10 open on the track, moto 7 and 8. Johnson, Castellano, Dowses, Conway, and Shaughnessy. Got to be fast cast on the top spot. Got an 8 bike in the 2 spot. That's Double J. Lethal Threat colors. Give me the Radman back in the 3 spot. Identify sitting in that 4. Everyone down and around. Coming back at me right now. Fast cast. Moving on. Double J going to grab that 2 spot. The 17 and the 10. Dalzis and Shaughnessy 1, 2, 3, and 4. 11-12 open, moto number 9. I got Johnson, Graves, and Owens. Looks like the Mighty Mouse on top right now as we roll down to that last turn. The Nag 15 doing it for the S-Squared national team. Right on that 2 spot's got an E on his bike. That's Tevin Johnson for in the zone. I got Captain Snacks also for in the zone. Mighty Mouse, Johnson, Owens. Jans, Purchase, Eckert, and Massa. I got Purchase on the top spot, Massa in that 2 spot. The Gold Cup 3 back in the 3 spot. That's Lucas Eckert. Flying back at us, the daylight ride. Purchase gets the win. Massa gets the 2 spot. Eckert grabs a 3. Janssen the 4. Mechtel, Thompson on the track right now in your 15-16 open class, moto number 11. 2 riders remaining. Got the 6 out top, the real RT. Mr. T. Mechtel in the 2 spot for Crank Lab. It's AWC and Crank Lab around the last turn. A little high-low action. No, the 6 bike's going to hold on. Raiden Thompson going to grab the win. Mr. T grabbed that 2 spot. Hess, White, and White. 3-7 on top. That's Chris Hex for Toxic Racing. The Toxic Racing ride around the second turn first. 25 in the 2 spot. That's Nitro, Nick White, and Bill White. 1, 2, and 3. The 3-7, the 2-5, and the 1-3 going 1, 2, and 3 here in moto number 12. Low pick on the line. Hess, White, Hess, Nicholas, and Bill. 1, 2, and 3. 8 and under girls cruisers. Total points racing all day long. First round went to Lightning McLaughlin. Looks like she's back on top once again. The 4 and the 3 going 1 and 2 through that third straight. The Queen back in the 3 spot. Dempsey trying to make some moves this time as we hit that last turn. Oh, man. Around the outside, she tries to go. The 4 still on top. The 3 bike putting the pump down. The last straightaway. The 3 goes by. Dempsey gets the win in that round. And those ladies are tied at 3. Nice race, girls. 9-10 girls cruisers on the track, moto 14. I got Dempsey, White, and Burkholder. White on the top spot right now. Dempsey in the 2 spot. Burkholder back in the 3. It's the Gold Cup 1, the 2, and the 1, 1, 2, and 3. But it's all the Lightning Bug on top right here. White down that last straightaway. She's getting the second round win. The Elf Ride will grab the 2, and Burkholder in the 3 spot. 13-14 girls cruisers, moto 15. Jason, George, Green, and Smith. Gold Coast colors on the top spot. Gotta be the Spitfire, Isabella George, the 2 bike. Spitfire on the top spot, Albie's in the 2. That's gotta be the blue Cheetah. George gets the win. Smith grabs the 2. The 5 bike. That's the J bike, that's Jason. And the 12 of Green. Down to the last turn, they fly. 2 ladies on the track. I got the Heartbreaker and the Powerhouse. Kyrie on top right here. Sweet gets the win. Day grabs that too. 17-20 ladies cruisers. Edwards, Showmaker, and Rock. 2 ladies hit the second turn. Ooh, Edwards goes low. Rock goes high. Edwards comes out in the top spot. Rock back in that 2 spot. Showmaker back in the 3. But it's all Turbo Taylor Edwards. The Nag 7 flying down that last straightaway. The Nag 7 is going to get the second round win. The Crazy Cat Lady and Lauren Showmaker 1, 2, and 3. Huggins, Schwarzentrooper, and Warner. Warner on top, Schwarzentrooper in that 2 spot. Huggins back in the 3, 1, 2, and 3. The ladies roll down into turn 2. Huggins moves in the 2 spot. Schwarzentrooper back to the 3 spot, but it's still Amanda Warner up top. Power Effect, Speedco, and Vega Racing. Rolling down to the last turn. 1, 2, they fly. Around the last turn and down the last straightaway. Both ladies putting the pump on. Huggins goes by. Warner gets the 2. Huggins, Warner, Schwarzentrooper. 46-50 ladies cruisers. Dirks, Amaris, and Markham. The Ginger Snap back on top, rocking the end of zone gear down into turn 2. The National 62 knows how to get things done. The National 70 in the 2 spot once again for on 2 wheels. Jolie Dirks. Markham, Dirks, Amaris, 1, 2, and 3. The Ginger Snap's going to get the win once again. Dirk's going to get the 2 spot. And Kelly Amaris back in the 3. And shout out to Mike Amaris if you're watching. If you're even watching. We doubt it. Motor number 20, Badoniak, the Logo, and Lathan. I got 2 riders on the track right now. Kelly with the Logo on the top spot, the Gold Cup one. Sonia Badoniak in that 2 spot. These ladies looking to tie it up in the first for the main event. No, Badoniak comes by. The Czech chick gets the win. The Logo gets the 2. And the 3. 7 and under cruisers. Mike Peluso in the hot rod, Lincoln Moore. Looks like Moore on top. Peluso in that 2 spot. The 11 and the 21 hit that second turn and take off. Putting the pump down. The Ghost Color still running the show. The hot rod, Lincoln Moore, looking for that second round win. The 3rd pick in the main event. Moore gets the win in the second round. Peluso grabs that 2 spot. 8-year-old cruisers, Moto 22, Reynolds, Merzan, and Amico. Got to be Hollywood. Chase Reynolds on the top spot right now. Got Gold Coast colors in the 2 spot. That's mismatched. Christian Merzan, Reynolds, Merzan, Amico 1, 2, and 3. Power Effects, Gold Coast, TNT through that 3rd straightaway. But it's all Power Effects this time. Hollywood, Chase Reynolds, your National 12 bike, will get the win in the second round. Mismatch going to grab that 2 spot. Amico gets the 3. 9-year-old cruisers, Moto 23, 3 riders on the track. I got the Drifter, Masanto Davis, and Double D Dakar. Lethal Threat colors going to be Noah Dustin on the top spot. Your 10 bike flying through the 3rd straight. Got Masanto Davis and Dakar going 1, 2, and 3. The 10, the 19, and the 37. But it's Lethal Threat. The Drifter, Noah Dustin, with the win in the second round. Lorenzo, Masanto Davis, and Declan Dakar 1, 2, and 3. Moto 24, 10-year-old cruisers, Waters, Grillo, and Wegley. Got to be Wegley on top. Got H2O on the go on the 2 spot. Powers, Chippendale colors back in the 3. Grillo, Wegley, and Waters battling into the last turn. Identify, Elevate coming back at us. The Identify ride, the Gold Cup 2. The Elevate ride, the 10. Both riders on the pump right now. Wegley holds on. Wegley, Waters, Grillo. Thomas Osiko, Klopsic, Dobell, and George. Got to be the Ninja on the top spot. Got Dylan Dobell in the 2 spot. Gold Coast colors. Osika back in the 3 with Tiny Tony in that 4 spot. Classic. Dobell going 1 and 2. Daylight, Factory Wicked Racing. Back at us. The Ninja gets the win. Dobell grabs the 2. Osika, George, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moto 26, your 12 cruiser class. Mazzara, Miranda, Wiggins, Grable. Got C-Roo on top right now. Logan Wiggins, the 4 bike for Powers Bike Shop. Everyone banging for that 2 spot, though. Down around the boys fly. The 11 bike, Ivan Miranda trying to hold down the 2. Wiggins, Miranda, the 2, 7, and the 15. Mazzara and Grable, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gorbatuk, Dowdy, Trinka, and Cook. 6 bike on top. That's Rowdy Dowdy. Got Albie's colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Mason Cook. Dowdy, Cook, 1, 2. Ghost Colors in the 3 spot. That's the Beast. That's Gorbatuk. Back at us, the boys roll. Dowdy, Cook, Gorbatuk, Trinka. $15 cruisers, Toth, Sims, Martin, and Bricker. Looks like Ty Martin on the top spot, no excuses. Gold Cup 2 running into the last turn. TNT Colors in the 2 spot, going to be the D-Train, Dougie Toth. But it's all Martin this time. Ty Martin pops his way to a victory. Toth grabs that 2 spot. Sims and Bricker 1, 2, 3, and 4. Moto 29, I got Brandon Alvarez and Connor Van Eiderstein. Van Eiderstein on top, Alvarez in the 2 spot. It's the 2 and the G going 1 and 2 through that third straightaway. Pack and Chippendale 1 and 2. Around the last turn, the boys roll. Van Eiderstein, Alvarez 1, 2. 17-20 cruisers, McGann, Whitaker, Baker, and Lips. Chippendale Colors, I'm looking for the GC1, Dylan McGann. Yes, it is him. McGann's on the top spot. Gold Coast Colors in the 2 spot. That's going to be Gage Lips. I got Whitaker, Baker, 3 and 4, but it's all Chippendale on top. McGann down and around, he rolls. The Gold Cup 1 looking for that second round win. He just picked it up. The 11, the 1, and the 5. Lips, Whitaker, Baker. 2 riders on the track, 21-30 cruiser class. I got Moneybags. I got Austin Harney. It's Harney on top, Moneybags in that 2 spot. The next 7 and the 13. Around the last turn, factory ripped. All over this one, Harney's going to get the ace. Moneybags will get the 2 for Sia. We'll see you boys in a little bit. 31-35 cruisers, Moto 32. Gunner, Bellotti, Dolan, and Griffin. Got to be Stan Gunner on the top spot, rocking the Gate 9 gear. That's the 89. Got the next 7 in the 2 spot. That's Boom Boom Bellotti for Factory Carbone Cartel. Gate 9, Carbone going 1 and 2. Gate 9, though, looking for that second round win. Gunner, Bellotti, Dolan, Griffin. Total points racing, 41-45 cruiser class. I got Oliveira, Dakar, and Huggins. Huggins on top. The Pink Mango sitting in that 2 spot. Derek Dakar back in the 3. They rolled like this in the first round. They're rolling once again. It's all Huggy Bear up top. Vega Racing going to grab the ace in the second round. The Pink Mango going to hold it down. Dakar going to grab that 3 spot. 46-50 cruiser class, total points racing. We are ripping down that second straight. We got TNT and Mad Cycles banging for the first spot right here. Looks like Richie B. Good on top. TNT on top. Mad Cycles in the 2 spot. That's Jans. Good. Jans, Bonzo 1, 2, and 3. The next 6, the 9, and the 99. Rolling just like they did in the first round. Richie B. Good trying to get himself another win here in the second. Good. Jans, Bonzel. 51-55 cruisers, Moto 35. Foster, White, and Phillips. Brian Phillips for the Identify BMX crew. He's on top right now. Identify first one around the second turn. 13, that's Bill White in the 2 spot. Donald Foster back in the 3. It's the 1-4, the 1-3, and the 3-1 going 1, 2, and 3 here in Moto 35. Around the third turn, down the 4th straightaway. 51-55 cruisers. Did I say enough numbers for you? Phillips, White, Foster, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 36, Hamill, Edwards, Klemecki, and Holda. I got the 6 in the Gold Cup 3 getting chased down by the 58, 1, 2, and 3. That's Edwards, Holda, Hamill, 1, 2, 3 with Klemecki back there in that 4 spot. Top 3 around the last turn, but the 6 is still on point. Chris Edwards. He's going to grab the win. Ooh. Edwards, Holda, Hamill, and Klemecki.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Five and under Navi's back on the track, Moto 37. 2 riders showing up once again. I got Harper Pika and Racing Russell Shook. Pika's on top, Shook's in that 2 spot, the 17, the 76. Crit Plates and Pop Pop. The Crit rider, though, looking for another win here in the second round. Racing Russell chasing her down once again. Harper still standing up and flying through that third straightaway, pedaling her away all the way through. Pika down the last straightaway. And the young lady grabs the win once again. Shook in that 2 spot.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
7-year-old novices, total points racing all weekend long. I got Grange Bowler, Amber Shaughnessy, and Isaac Hernandez. Shaughnessy goes topside this time. I got Bowler back in that 2 spot. Hernandez in the 3. It's Identify. Oh, there goes Bowler taking off. Fall Risk Racing goes topside. Identify back to that 2 spot. Grange wants to get it done. Bowler down into turn 2. Shaughnessy in that 2 spot. Isaac Hernandez back in the 3. What's the 99 bike? Rolling fast through that 3rd straightaway once again. Fall Risk Racer looking for the low score of 2. Bowler picks up another win. Shaughnessy, Hernandez, 2 and 3, just like round 1. Moto 39, your 9 novice class. I got the Disco Snail and Chandler Achenbach. I got Achenbach and Achenbach, but it's the Disco Snail up top, the 12 and the 65. 8 and 9 years old, and should I say the 8-year-old is beating the 9-year-old? Yes, I should say that, Mom? Okay. The Disco Snail's on top of Chandler right now, the 12 and the 65 in that last turn. Chandler trying to find a line down around his sister. Can he pull it off? Down the last straight they go. Oh, man, he took off. Achenbach. Well, that was fun for everyone. 12-year-old novices, moto number 40, Hernandez and Hernandez. Another couple of siblings on the track. Looks like Celeste on top, Juan Jose back in that 2 spot. The 8 and the 33 going 1 and 2. And down that last straight, the 8 bike, Celeste Hernandez. She's going to get the win in round 2, and Juan Jose Hernandez will get the 2 spot. 15-year-old novices, Moto 41. I got Foster, Akers, and Hernandez. Looks like Foster on top once again. I got Guppy in that 2 spot. Chris Akers back in the 3. Coming back at us, the 106. Foster gets himself another ace. Guppy going to grab another 2, and Akers with another 3. Moto 42, your 500 intermediate class. I got Maxwell Meek, Cash Hibbets, and Slingshot Austin Bellotti. Got to be Slingshot on top. Hibbets in the 2 spot. The 112 and the 176 running 1 and 2 down straightaway number 3. Me back in that 3 spot. But it's all the Carbone Cartel on the top spot. Crip Plates rocking the 2. Carbone rider down that last straightaway, and Slingshot grabs himself the 4th gate pick. Hibbets, me, 2 and 3. 6 intermediates on the track. Moto 43. I got Owen Harding and Xander Grillo. The 109's on top. That's Grillo doing it for the Chippendale Bike Shop. In the 2 spot for Team Heckler, I got Owen Harding. It's the 109 and the 101 going 1 and 2 around that 2nd turn. Chippendale, Heckler. Racing for low gate picks in the main event here in the 2nd round. The Chippendale ride, though, on the gas. Xander Grillo, the 109. Will get the win, and Owen Harding, the 101, is going to grab that 2 spot. Total points racing for the 7 intermediate class. The 114 got to win the 1st round. He's back on top. I got Logie Hoagie and Peeper chasing him down 1-1 again, but it's all Castillo down to that last turn. Oh, man, a little high-low action. No, he puts on the gas and cuts on in. South Park rider down that last straightaway. He's got himself a couple of aces. Logie Hoagie and Peeper 2 and 3. 8-year-old intermediates, Ryan, Bartlett, and Neiman. Dropped rider in the 2nd turn. Going to get him checked out real quick. Around that last turn, looks like the 1-2 for HB Racing, the Silent Reaper. It's a 3-2, actually. I'm sorry, Grant Bartlett. Bartlett gets the win. Noah Neiman back in that 2 spot, and we're getting the Silent Reaper checked out over in the 2nd turn. Ooh, let's show this dude some love.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Nine-year-old intermediates on the track. I got Zimmerman, Urbanowitz, Pritchett, and Dakar. Braxton Zimmerman pops off topside, rocking that Mohawk down the 2nd straightaway. Rider in the 2 spot is the 7-9 rider, the Turbo, Trevor Pritchett for Chippendale. It's Pack BMX and Chippendale going 1 and 2 down around that 2nd turn. The 121. Flying fast, the 79 in the 2 spot. Battle for the 3 is where it's at, but only 2 more riders going to a main event this time. Moto number 46. Zimmerman, Pritchett, moving on. Watson, Solar, and Harding. 2 more spots in the 9 intermediate event. We got 3 riders on the track. Battle down into turn 2. Here we go. Coming out on top. Looks like the 105. That's Solar. Got the 92 in that 2 spot. Harding, Watson, 1, 2, and 3. Signature Cycles and Team Heckler looking to check out of this one. Moto number 47. Solar rips and dips. Harding chased him down. The 105 and the 92 are moving on. 10-year-old intermediates, Moto 48, Smigo and Gilling. 5'9" on top right now. It's the boss. I got Gilling in that 2 spot. The boss man and Gilling rolling down into that last turn. The 5'9" and the 143 going 1 and 2 here in Moto 48, your 10 intermediate class. Over the step up to the double and the 5'9". The boss man gets the win. Carter Gilling grabs that too. 11-year-old intermediates, total points racing. Taruso, Pritchett, and Ralstone. The 5'5", Adam Ralstone on top once again. I got Taruso, Pritchett going 2 and 3 this time, looking to change it up for the main event. Ralstone, though, looking for that another low score. Oh, boys. Action down that last straightaway. Battle for the 2's hot right now, but it's all Ralstone with the win. The 190 and the 42. Those boys are tied at 5. 13-year-old intermediates, Moto 50. Foster, Fayed, and Perez. Looks like the 717, The Undertaker for Retribution on the top spot. But the 641, Blake Foster has something to say about that. Both these cats putting the pump on. The 717 and the 641, 1 and 2 with the 12 bike back in that 3 spot. $15-year-old intermediates, Moto 51, Ace Vito, Ligo, and Green. Got to be Autumn Ligo on the top spot right now. Ligo put on a hot lap as all 3 of these ladies hit the last turn. Autumn coming back at me. Autumn gets the win. Ace Vito and Giggles 1, 2, and 3. 26-35 intermediates, total points racing, Moto number 52. Justin Griffin, Chris Watson, and Nicholas Calvetti. Griffin's on top. Calvetti's in that 2 spot. Watson back in the 3 spot once again. Oh, man, we got a tire skid down that last turn. The 141 and the 29 come back at me. Griffin, Calvetti, 1, 2. Moto 53, your 41-45 intermediate class. Drasser, Ralstone, and Toth. I got the 46 on top right now. That's David Ralstone. To Steve Toth in the 2 spot. Chris Drasser back in the 3. Ralstone flying down that last rate. The 46 gets the second round win. TNT colors. Steve Toth and your corner marshals ride of Drasser 1, 2, and 3. 4 riders on the track. Kilpatrick, Meter, Taruso, and Lander. 34 is on top. That's Paul Meter. Got the 227 in the 2 spot. That's Jason Taruso. Meter, Taruso, Kilpatrick, and Lander. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Paul Meter looking for the win here in the second round. The 34 bike hits that last turn, puts the gas on, pumps his way down this last straightaway. Paul Meter gets the win. Jason Taruso, the 2, the killer Kilpatrick, and Craig Lander. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Welcome back to the Girls Club, everybody. Moto 55's on the track. Kolodachka, Jones, and Bangochea. Chippendale colors on the top spot right now. That's got to be Bangochea on the top spot. Pit stop, doing her thing. Got TNT colors in the top spot. The Wild Thing, Addie Jones, and Santa Kolodachka, 1, 2, and 3. Man, oh man, the National 95 going to get the win. Chippendale picks it up. The NAG 11 for TNT and the 36. Kolodachka, 1, 2, and 3. Moto 56, your 7 girls extra class. Bundle, Super Duper Z, and L Yeah. Down to that last turn, 2 riders fighting for that top spot. Looks like Roden and Pangione come back at me. Super Duper Z on the gas. Bundle's trying to hold it down. Bundle, Super Duper Z, and Santana, 1, 2, and 3. 9 girls experts got the Gold Cup 1. The Lightning Bug on top right now. Biolab colors rocking that 2 spot. Got to be Gonzalez. The white Lightning Bug. Gonzalez flying down around. The Gold Cup 1 trying to hold on. The R bike trying to find a line. Here comes the 1 bike. That's Burkholder. White, Gonzalez, Burkholder, Ubik. 10 girls experts. Montgomery, Snyder. Only 2 ladies on the track right now. C-Tac colors. That's going to be Momo Montgomery. Little Ripper, Zoe Snyder in the 2 spot. C-Tac, Gold Coast, Uno and Dos into the last turn. The C-Tac rider. The next 7 looking for the win here in the second round. The Gold Coast ride putting a pump down right now. Snyder comes by. More C-Tac colors out there on the top spot. That's Big Trouble Brooklyn Beck this time. The Nag 11. I got the Firefly, Sophia Farrell in the 2 spot. It's the Nag 11 and the Nag 10 going 1 and 2 down to the last turn. C-Tac, Gate 9. Beck, Farrell, Big Trouble, the Firefly. 1 and 2 in the second round. 12-year-old girls experts, moto number 60. The Mad Dog, Madalena Jason, and Turbo Toes, Maya Gay. It's Jason Gay, 1 and 2, Cyclecraft and Pack BMX, the 5 and the 17. Down that third straightaway. Only 4 riders in this class today. The moto number we're on is 60. The Mad Dog, Turbo Toes, down the last straightaway, the 5 and the 17, 1 and 2. "13 girls experts. I got Addison Dakar and Shigon Darby Smith. It's Smith, Dakar in that order. The 1 in the Gold Cup 2 flying through that third straightaway. 13 girls experts. Power Effect Speedco, Answer Army. Both ladies on the gas, putting the pump down right now. Dakar trying to make some moves happen. Oh, man. Smith. Dakar. The 1 in the Gold Cup 2. All right, Moto 62 and 63. Stunt, Olsen, Stone, Olsen, Hunt, Wiggins, Wenzel. 5 ladies on the track, only 4 spots available. See colors on top. That's the stunt girl, Cheyenne Stone. The 1 bike down the last straightaway. Stone, Olsen, 1 and 2. Stone, Olsen. The Gold Coast ride. It's going to be Hunt and Wiggins. Or no, I'm sorry, that was George. Wiggins already moved on. Moto 64 and 65 down the last straight. We got black crown colors. That's Mia Custer. Custer's going to get the win. The Gold Cup 2. Davis, the 6 and the 1. Waldner and some shady 1, 2, 3, and 4. Moto 66, your 17-20 ladies expert class. Foster, McDaniel, and Sweet. I got McDaniel and Sweet going 1 and 2. Hollywood and the Predator getting chased down by the Dust Bunny. 1, 2, and 3. Powers colors trying to hold it down a little bit longer. Hollywood gets the win. Sweet grabs that 2 spot. And Foster gets the 3. Total points racing, 21-30 ladies experts. I got Robeson, Smith, and Gallagher. Looks like Gallagher up top right now. I got Smith in the 2 spot. It's the 7, the 8, and the Nag 13 going 1, 2, and 3. Powers rocking that 2 spot. Team Winston in the 3. But it's all Gallagher up top right now. The 7 bike down the last straightaway, and she's going to have herself a couple of 1s after 2 rounds. Smith and Robeson 2 and 3 once again. 4150 ladies experts, total points racing all day long. The Logu, Dirks, and Levan. Susan Levan, TNT Factory Bicycles crew. She's back on top. The Nag 2 flying down that third straightaway. Nag 12 and the 17. That's the Logu and Dirks. Garcia and on 2 wheels on those 2 and 3 spots, but it's TNT on the top side of this one. Your 4150 ladies expert class. Levan got herself another win in round 2. The Logu and Dirks 2 and 3. And just like that, we're back to the boys, everybody. Moto 69, Beck, Long, and Brammer. Beckett Brammer up top, the Mohawk doing his thing on the top side. Got C-Tac colors in the 2 spot. That's Showtime Beck. It's Mohawk, Showtime, and Milo Man, 1, 2, and 3. Beckett Brammer rocking the Sia gear in that Mohawk through the third straightaway. The Gold Cup 2's looking for the second round win. The C-Tac rider, Showtime, Brody Beck, your Nag 4 bike in the 2 spot, and Push Racing's Milo Man, Milo Long in the 3. Brammer picks up the win. Beck Long, 2, 3. 7-year-old experts on the track, Murphy, Downs, and Peluso. I got the Firecracker up top, got the Warrior in the 2 spot. Mike Peluso back in the 3. The Firecracker and the Warrior battling out down to that last turn. But it's all Downs on this one. The 7 bike. Not even off the gas yet. The Firecracker gets the win. The Warrior grabs that 2 spot. Peluso in the 3. 8-year-old experts, 11 riders in the class today. To start the day, we're taking 2 more cats to a main event. Mona Smith, Tucker, Lowe, and Toro. The 8 bikes up top, that's the machine Toro. Got Tucker in that 2 spot. Toro and Tucker, 1 and 2. All 4 of them in the last turn, though. We're high-low on each other. We're ripping down and around. Still the machine for the Chaos Squad. Martin Toro. Toro, Tucker, 1-2. Justin Lavoie, DJ Lethal, and Mismatch Merzayan. Merzayan and Lethal in the top 2 spots. Lavoie back in that 3 spots. Gold Coast, Daylight going 1 and 2. Got the Hooligans BMX team back in that 3 spot. Only 2 more spots in the main event, though. Mismatch dips low. Merzayan still holding down. DJ Lethal chasing him down. The 2 in the NAG 15 are moving on. 9-year-old experts, Moto 73. We started the day with 12 riders. I got Dustin, Dallas, Conway, and Huggins, and only 2 spots left in this round. Huggins on top right now. Looks like Lethal Threat colors in the 2 spot. Got a couple Lethal Threat riders, though. Make sure I get the right one. The 17 bike, that's the Rad Man. Huggins going to pick up the win. The 18 and the 17 go 1 and 2. And those cats are going to a 9 expert main event. Downs, Johnson, Shaughnessy, and Halbert. Looks like Jackson Halbert on the top spot. The NAG 13 running the show down into turn 2. Got in the zone colors in the 2 spot. The Double J, Jamison Johnson. Halbert, Johnson, 1 and 2. Downs back in that 3 spot. Shaughnessy rocking the 4. Moto number 74. Down around the outside. Jackson Halbert picks up the win. 2 spots going to that 8 ride of the Double J. Moto 75, your 10 expert class. Lander, Blake, McMasters, Roden, Digit. Factory answer on the 2 spot. Got the 605 in the 2 spot. That's going to be Winky Lander and the Aussie Memphis Blake. Lander and Blake going 1 and 2 down in the last turn. 3 spot needs to get on the gas if he wants into this one. Everyone flying back at me, but it's all the big C on top. Winky gets the win. The Blake gets the 2 spot. Grillo, Atkins, and Proda, and Wegley. Power effects on the top spot. Identified rocking that 2. Going to be the Punisher and Proda. Got Levi Wegley in the 2 spot. It's the NAG 7 and the 8 on the top 2 tickets this time. Chippendale colors back in that 3 spot. That's Grillo. But our top 2 riders are rolling. The Punisher, Alessio, and Proda gets the ace. Levi Wegley grabs that 2 spot, and those cats are going to a 10 expert main event. 11-year-old experts, Moto 77, Dobell, Semplis, and Osaika. Semplis is on top right now. Dobell's in that 2 spot. Thomas Osaika back in the 3. Your 11 expert class rolls through the 3rd straight. The moto number is 77. Answer Army, Factory Wicked Racing, Gold Coast, 1, 2, and 3. The Moto Hornet, Dylan Dobell, the 7 and the F. Moving on. Gasaway, Westfall, and Perito. K-Slade takes off topside down into turn 2. Got the 11 bike in the 2 spot. That's Westfall. The Beast back in the 3 spot. Gasaway. The Beast moves into the 2 spot. Oh, man. Power effects, 110% nutrition down the last straightaway. K-Slade, gas away. The NAG 9 gets the win. The Beast grabs the 2. 12-year-old experts down into turn 2. Graves, Miranda, Snyder, Grable, and Kazi. I got Kazi on top. I got the G-Bike, Braden Snyder in that 2 spot. 13 riders in the class today, but only 2 more spots in the main event in this one. Chase Kazi's running the show down that last straightaway, the 12 bike and the G-Bike. Kazi and Snyder, 1 and 2. Owens, Wiggins, Mazzara, and Custer. Rider on top right now. Looks like the 22, I believe. It is the 22. That's Logan Custer for Davis Raceway. I got C-Roo sitting in that 2 spot for Power Effects. Gatekeepers colors. Nitro Nick sitting on the outside looking in right now. All 3 of them in the last turn at the same time, but it's Davis Raceway on top. Custer come back at me. C-Roo rocking the 2. Custer, Roo, moving on. Gorbatuk, Trinka, Swan, Showmaker, and Warner. Warner gets the top spot. Answer Army goes to the 2 spot. That's going to be Showmaker. It's Warner. Showmaker 1 and 2. Gold Coast color. It's going to be the Swan back in the 3 spot. The Ghost Ride. Gorbatuk sitting in the 4, but we only have 2 spots available, and the kid is flying. Warner down the last straight. He gets the win. The 7 bike. Showmaker for the National Answer Army crew gets that too. Yant, Santana, Dowdy, Melkert, and Ida Rolla. Crank Lab colors on top. I'm looking for the Jet, Jaden Melkert, the 25 bike. I got the Cannon, Zan and Santana in the 2 spot. Melkert, Santana, 1 and 2. 2 more spots in the 13 expert main event. Our motor number is 82. Crank Lab wraps around that last turn. Melkert gets the win. Santana grabs the 2. Dropped our rider out there. Going to get him checked out real quick. I got 2 riders left on the track. Moto number 83, Quick, Westfall, and Sims. Looks like Westfall on top, Quick in that 2 spot. The Diesel's back on his bike, though, so give Declan some love, everybody. The 14 and the 3 are moving on.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 84. I got Marcos Papaspanos, Caleb Palmer, and Liam Purchase. Palmer on top, Purchase in that 2 spot. Papaspanos back in the 3. It's the 9, the 1, the 39 going 1, 2, and 3. The Chippendale ride trying to make some action happen down in this last turn. Oh, man, a little high-low going down. Oh! Catches a bar right there. Purchase holds it down. Crit and Daylight 1 and 2. Palmer, Purchase. Nice race, boys. 15 experts, Moto 85. Hordison, Toth, Rawlings, Martin, and Yance. See you, colors. I'm looking for Matty Hordison on the top spot. Got Yance in that 2 spot right now for the Mad Cycles crew. Hordison, Yance, 1 and 2. 2 more riders going to a 15 expert main event here in Moto 85. The 1 and the K are moving on. Hackman, Schwarzentrooper, Tobacek, Mechtel, and Owens. 5 more riders on the track in the zone colors, taking off top side. I mean, the Wildcat, Micah Owens. Here comes the Crank Lab ride. Got to be Mr. T. Mechtel. Speed bump back in that 3 spot. Through the 3rd straight we fly. Still with the in the zone ride on top. The Wildcat, Micah Owens, the 3. Down that last straightaway, Owens gets the win with the 82 bike of Mr. T, 1 and 2. Moto number 87, your 16X class. Thompson, Van Eiderstein, Barone, and Sorensen. Alto colors on the top spot. Matty Barone doing his thing. Got Sorensen rocking that 2 spot. Connor Van Eiderstein back in the 3. 1, 2, and 3 they roll. Alto on top. The Alto ride looking for that 2nd round victory. Everyone around the last turn. Only 2 spots available, though. Matty Barone running the show. The Nag 11. Oh, man, the 5 in the Nag 11. Nice race, guys. Wow. Sorensen comes by. They somehow stay on their bikes, though. Koenigsegg, Alvarez, and Dye. The Dye guys on top right now. Got Alvarez in that 2 spot. Hunter Dye running down that 3rd straightaway. The Nag 17 in the 4 going 1 and 2. The 98 back in that 3 spot, but these 2 dudes are gone, and Dye is flying this morning. The Dye guy gets the win. Alvarez going to grab that 2 spot. 1720 experts have got semis today. Lips, Hackman, Janelli, and Clark. All 4 of them down in the 2nd turn. I got the 2, 3, 9, and the 20 getting chased down by the 16, 1, 2, or 18, 1, 2, and 3. That's Clark, Lips, Hackman. Caden Clark, though, he's on top right now, triple digits down this last straightaway. Caden Clark's going to get the ace here in the 2nd round. The Gold Coast ride. Still picked it up. Lips in that 2 spot. Nice save, brother. Hess, White, Aina, and Hevner. I'm looking at Ashton Hevner on the top spot. The 4 bike pulling down into turn 2. Lethal Threat colors in that 2 spot. Got to be the Freight Train. The 4 and the 26 getting chased down by the 25, 1, 2, and 3. Here in moto number 90. 2 more riders going to a semi-main event, but it's Hevner on the ace this time. The 4 bike is going to get the win in the 2nd round. The 3-7 bike. Hess going to grab that 2 spot. Round of applause for our down rider.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 91. I got the Magnet. Flynn Ralstone, Dylan McGann, and Luke Hackman. Looks like Gardner on top. I got McGann in that 2 spot. Answer Army back in that 3 spot. Hackman sitting on the outside right now. But it's all the Magnet, Dallas Gardner. The 5-2-7 doing it for Daylight Hero. Chippendale ride. Dylan McGann in that 2 spot. The boys come flying down the last straightaway, and the 5-2-7 is checking out with the GC1, 1 and 2. 21-25 experts, Moto 92. 2 riders on the track this time. Looks like Hill taking off top side. The 9 and the 207 down that 2nd straightaway. Hill goes popping his way down into turn 2.
Okay, riders, random start.
Kyle Hill and Sedante Barnett
Riders ready, watch the gate.
fighting for a low gate pick. Hill took off. He's going to get the win. Barnett will grab that 2 spot. 26-35 experts. I got 4 riders out there. Bowler, Bynum, Harney, and Thurwichter in the zone on the top spot. That's going to be good, Sir Bynum. I got Zach Bowler in the 2 spot. Factory Rip Colors back in the 3. That's going to be Harney. And Moneybags, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down to the last turn, it's still the end zone ride on the top spot. Good Sir Bynum looking for that low gate pick in the second round. Oh, man, 31 holds on. 3-1, 1-4. Bynum, Bowler, Harney, Moneybags. Donovan, Gay, and Melker. I got Slick on top right now. The Alto ride ripping down that third straightaway. I got the 7-6 in the 2 spot. That's the Sig, Garrett, Donovan. Gay, Donovan, Melker, 1, 2, and 3, but it's the 2-5-8 rocking those triple digits down the last straightaway. He's going to get the second round win. The 7-6 and the 8, 2, and 3. 41-45 experts, Moto 95, Camarada, Huggins, Pika, and Ecker. The 16 bikes running the show right now. That's Mike Camarada for the corner marshals. Got Huggy Bear in that 2 spot. The 16 and the 14 going 1 and 2. Got the 7-5 back in the 3 spot. That's Ecker. 1, 2, and 3 with the 13 bike of Pika rocking that 4 spot. Up top, though, the quarter marshals and Vega Racing coming back at us. The 16 and the 14. 1 and 2 with the 75 back in the 3 spot. Camarada, Huggins, Ecker, Pika. 51-55 experts, Gunzenhauser, Ross, and Brown. Nag 18, that's Ross on the top spot. Got the 1-5 bike in the 2 spot. That's Gunzenhauser. Factory Mayhem and Fast House getting chased down by WFO Radio 1, 2, and 3. Gate picks on the line. The 15 and the Nag 18, Gunzenhauser, Ross, Brown. Last moto of the second round, guys. Last moto of the second round. Moto 97, your 56 and over expert class. Charvet, Gay, and Barry. Charvet on top, Gay in the 2 spot. Barry back in the 3. The Cadillac chasing down Charvet down that second straightaway. Pugs back in that 3 spot. Daylight Pack and BMX RX coming back at us. The N, the 83 and the 318. 1, 2, and 3. And that's the end of the second round. Semis are coming at you shortly.
Do you like BMX?
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
Semi number 1 dropping out of the gate and ripping down that first straightaway. Max Marshall, Dawson McDonald, AJ Amico, Dylan McGann, Ashton Hefner, and Gage Lips. Factory answer pops off topside. Max Marshall's on the 1, got McDonald in that 2 spot. Amico back in the 3, got to be McGann sitting in that 4 spot. The boys hit the second turn, but it's all factory answer on the top spot. Vega Racing, TNT, Chippendale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Marshall burns around the last turn. 11 Blake, he's going on to a main event. Dawson McDonald, AJ Amico, and Dylan McGann, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Semi number 2 on the track. Gardner, Carter, Helzel, Hamill, Clark, and Hess. Got to be Ricky Carter in the top spot. JNR Bicycles got Gardner in that 2 spot for the Daylight crew. S-squared colors back in the 3. I'm looking at Helzel. Battle for that 4 spot is hot. Everyone down around. Here we go. Ricky Carter still running the show. JNR Speedco Avian gets the win. Daylight going to get the 2 spot. Helzel and the 239 of Clark. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, guys. Main event's coming up shortly. What a great round.
All right, main event's
like
coming up in a
BMX?
few minutes. We got 50-50.
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire, let me get hurt. Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean.
Do you like BMX?
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
Yo, guys, you ready for some main events? Here we go. We got 82 main events today. This is main event number 1, your 7-8 mixed open class. Holiday, Zimbardo, Neiman, and me on the track right now. The Rock 1 pops off to the top spot. That's little MJ rocking down that second straightaway. Corner mark was the 2 spot. Johnny Rocket, Noah Neiman, and Maxwell Me, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Little MJ running the show once again, getting chased out by the boys through that third straightaway. Rocket chasing her down. Neiman back in that 3 spot. The Rock 1, though, looking for the top of the podium once again. Little MJ just got the win. Johnny Rocket, Zimbardo in that 2 spot. Noah Neiman and Max Me, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Rider is ready. Watch the gate.
9-10 mixed open, main event number 2. I got Solar, Regina, and Gonzalez. Total points racing all day long. Colin Regina has a couple of aces. Amaya Gonzalez with a couple of 2s, and Emmanuel Solar with a couple of 3s. Regina pops off to the top. Biolab colors rocking that 2 spot. It's Regina, Gonzalez, and Solar 1, 2, 3 once again. The 682 looking for that low score of 3 points as he hits the third straightaway. The R-Bike rocking in the 2 spot. In the 105, 1, 2, and 3 here in main event number 2. Around the last turn. One more trip down the last straightaway for these guys right here. The 1, the R, or the 682, the R, and the 105, 1, 2, and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 11-12 mixed open. Main event number 3, I got Callie Kopetsky, Kayla Gannon, and the Firefly, Sophia Farrell. Kopetsky on top, Gannon in that 2 spot. The Firefly back in the 3. It's Factory Center, LSG, Sisu Racing in gate 9, rolling into that second turn. Nag 5, Nag 15, Nag 10, 1, 2, and 3. Kopetsky looking for a low score of 3 points. Gannon trying to steal the main event from her. Both these ladies flying down to that last turn. Kopetsky will get the win. Gannon and Farrell 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Total points racing 15-16 mixed open this time. I got Waddell, Hunt, and Valier. Battle up top right now. Some Shady's got a couple of aces. Let's see if she can make it three of a kind. I got Waddell on the outside. High-low action going down into turn 2. The 1 and the 4 ripping down that third straightaway. T-Bone back in that 3 spot. Some Shady's already got a couple of aces. Can she make it three of a kind? Whole straightaway left. Waddell dips. Both ladies putting the pump on through this last straightaway. Shady still gets the win. The 1, the 4, and the B will go 1, 2, and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 17-20 mixed open. More total points racing. Barnett, Kilpatrick, and Jordan. Looks like the Mad Rabbit, Riley Jordan, popping off to the top once again. The F-bike flying down that second straightaway in the 2 spot. That's going to be the 207 of Barnett and the Killer Kilpatrick going 1, 2, and 3. I've noticed that the Mad Rabbit has rocked almost every letter of the alphabet this weekend. She's got the F this time. Jordan gets the win. Barnett and Kilpatrick 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 7-8 open. Rowan Tucker hanging low, Riley low. The Firecracker Graham Downs and the Warrior Sawyer Murphy. Rowan Tucker goes flying up to the top right there, back in that 2 spot. Here's the 3 rider hanging low. I got the Firecracker back in the 3. Oh, man, Downs trying to make a move. Low hangs on. Still Tucker up top. The Gold Cup 1, the 3, and the 7 going 1, 2, and 3 with the Nag 8 back in that 4 spot. Rowan Tucker went all the way from Utah looking for the 7-8 open main event win down this last straightaway. The Gold Cup 1, the 3, and the 7 back at us. Tucker gets the win. 3-7. Nine 10 open on the class. Blake, Pieper, Improda, Downs, Castellano, Johnson, Dowses, and Shaughnessy. 605 goes around the outside, and Memphis Blake takes over. Speed Train back to that 2 spot. The Aussie on top right now. Pieper in the 2 spot. Blake on top. Esquire National Team in the 2 spot. I got Sunday Colors. Got to be Fast Cast back in that 3 spot. Down, sitting in the 4. Everyone down in the last turn, but it's all the Aussie right now. Memphis Blake doing his thing. The 605 will get the win. Pieper grabs the 2 spot. Castellano, Downs, and Improto 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Noyola, Gasaway, Graves, Johnson, and Owens. Gnarly Charlie takes off down in the first turn. Got Power FX Pico, got the Mighty Mouse in there too. That's got to be Gasaway in that 2 spot. Mighty Mouse back in the 3. The In the Zone boys going 4 and 5, but it's all Gnarly Charlie for Factory Send it. LSG on top. K-Slay in the 2 spot. The Mighty Mouse 1, 2, and 3. Send it. Speedco. S-Square down that 3rd straightaway. In the Zone going 4 and 5. Noyola back at us. Gasaway on the gas. Noyola, Gasaway, Graves, Johnson, Owens, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 13-14 open main event number 9. Markham, Iderola, Quick, Purchase, Massa, Eckert, and Jantz. Everyone in the first turn looks like Markham taking off top side right now. Markham got the Gold Cup 3 in the 2 spot. That's Lucas Eckert. I got Purchase back in that 3 spot. Massa, Quick, Jantz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right now. Everyone flying down that 3rd straightaway, but it's all Markham up top. Markham running the show in the zone down that last straightaway. The Penguin gets the win. The Gold Cup 3, Eckert, Purchase, Massa, Quick, Jantz. Main event number 10, your 15-16 open class. I got the Die Guy running down that 2nd straightaway. We got Jantz in the 2 spot. It's Die, Jantz, 1 and 2. Back in the 3, the 6 ride. That's the Real RT with Mr. T rocking the 4 spot. The Die Guy, Turbo, the Real RT, and Mr. T 1, 2, 3, and 4. S-Squared, Mad Cycles, AWC, and Crank Lab back at us. The Die Guy gets the win. Jantz grabs that 2 spot. The Real RT and Mr. T 3 and 4. Main event number 11, your 17-20 open class. Hebner, Aina, Hess, White, and White. Popping our way down in the first turn. I got a 4 bike on top. That's Ashton Hebner. Hebner has got Toxic Colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Hess. It's Hebner, Hess, 1 and 2. I got the 2-5 and the 2-6 going 3 and 4. That's White and Aina, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down that last turn, Ashton Hebner looking for the win here in the 17-20 open class. That cat just picked it up. Hess, the 2-6 and the 2-5. Aina, White. 8 under girls cruiser, Zimmerman, Dempsey, and McLaughlin. I got 2 ladies tied at 3 points as we burn down this first straightaway. That's Dempsey and McLaughlin tied at 3. I got the Halloween Queen Zimmerman out there chasing them down once again. Looks like the 4 on top this time. Lightning back on top. Dempsey in the 2 spot. The Queen back in the 3. The 4, the 3, and the 605 going 1, 2, and 3 once again. Winner take all main event though for that top spot though. Lightning trying to pull away. Dempsey chasing her down still. The 4 and the 3 battling for the top of the podium here in the last turn. Back down the last straightaway. Lightning on the gas right now. McLaughlin gets the win. Dempsey gets the 2 and Queen gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Good job, Eleanor. I mean, Eliana, my bad, yo. Main event 13, 9-10 girls cruisers. Dowdy, Davis, Snyder, White, Dempsey, and Burkholder. The H in the Gold Cup 2 popping off topside. That's Dowdy and Davis. Get a grip. Factory answer. Got the Gold Coast ride back in the 3 spot. That's a little ripper, Zoe Snyder. It's Dowdy, Davis, Snyder, 1, 2, and 3. I got Dempsey, White, Burkholder, 4, 5, and 6. Dowdy, though, trying to hold on. The Night Bear's been running the show all weekend long. The H bike back on top. Bam, bam. Trying to find a line down around. Dowdy, Davis, Snyder, Dempsey, White, Burkholder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 13, 14 girls cruisers, main event 14. I got Tilly, Dakar, Wiggins, Olsen, George, Smith, Jason, and Green. Tongue out Tilly pops off to the top. I got Answer Army colors in that 2 spot. That's got to be Dakar. It's Tilly, Dakar, 1 and 2. Powers colors back in the 3. That's Speedy Lane. Olsen trying to rock in that 4 spot. Gold Coast ride also out there. That's the Spitfire, Isabella George, but it's all tongue out Tilly. Factory send to LSG. Answer Army, Powers, Crit, Gold Coast, Albies, Cyclecraft, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Back at us, though. Tilly gets the win. Dakar grabs that 2 spot. Wiggins, Olsen. The Albies ride comes by. The Blue Cheetah grabs that 5 spot. George will get the 6. Jason and Green, 7 and 8. 15, 16 girls cruisers. Davis, Turley, Sweet, and Day. The 11 bike pops off to the top. That's the Maxter for the Answer Army, Michaela Davis. Sprocket Kings colors in that 2 spot. Got to be the Bullet Train. It's the Maxter, the Bullet Train. The Heartbreaker back there trying to get into that 2 spot. Oh, man, we're ripping through there. The Heartbreaker goes into the 2. Kyrie into that 2 spot. Sweet down and around, but it's all Davis still up top. Davis, Sweet, Turley, Day, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
17, 20 ladies cruisers, main event 16. I got Sweet, Foster, Edwards, Rock, and Showmaker. Looks like Pippa, the Predator, popping off to the top. The 1 bike on point right here. Got Turbo Taylor Edwards in that 2 spot. Gold Cup 3 back in the 3. That's the Dust Bunny Foster. There's the Crazy Cat Lady back in that 4 spot, but it's all Sweet up top. Pippa down around that 2nd turn, rolls to the 3rd straightaway. Turbo Taylor Edwards in that 2 spot. The Dust Bunny and the Crazy Cat Lady going 3 and 4, but Pippa is pulling away. Down that last straightaway, Sweet is going to grab the ace in this one. Battle for that 2 spot's hot. Next, 7. Edwards, Foster, Rock.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, 36-40 ladies cruiser main event number 17. Mitchell, Cifuentes, Huggins, Warner, and Schwartzentruber. HRP on the top spot. The Cheetah rocking down that 2nd straightaway. Got Chippendale colors. Cifuentes in the 2 spot. Mitchell, Cifuentes, the nag for the National 60 going 1 and 2. Oh, we dropped our top rider. Cifuentes goes by. We're getting our down rider checked out real quick. Daniela on the top spot right now. The National 60 looking for the top of the podium. Banging for that 2 spot. I got Warner. I got Huggins back there. Cifuentes, Warner, Huggins, and Schwartzentruber. And a round of applause for the Cheetah, everybody.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
46-50 ladies cruisers, main event 18. Dirks, Amaris, and Markham. Ginger snap on top once again. Dirks in that 2 spot. Amaris back in the 3, in the zone on 2 wheels and velocity, running 1, 2, 3 like they've been rolling all day long. The ginger snap. Got her fat head up here flying high next to me. Markham rolling around that last turn. She's been ridden every single lap all weekend long, it seems like. Markham with another ace right there. Dirks and Amaris 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Watch the gate.
Badanic, Thelogu, and Lathan. The Czech chick's been running the show all day long. She's back out there on top. Thelogu back in that 2 spot. Badanic, Thelogu, Lathan 1, 2, and 3 in the zone. Sia, Wrenchman rolling through that second straightaway. Total points racing all day long. Sonia's got a couple of aces. Kelly with a couple of 2s. They're back running 1 and 2 once again. The Nag 1, the Gold Cup 1, and the Nag 9. But it's in the zone, taking this one to the top of the podium. The Czech chick gets the win. The Logo in the 2 spot and Lathan in the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Ready. Watch the gate.
7 under cruisers on the track, main event number 20. I got Elijah Van Gelder, Bryce Grover, the Hot Rod Lincoln Moore, and Mike Peluso. Got to be Van Gelder on top. S-Squared National Team back to the top of this one. In that 2 spot, Island of Misfits Toys ride, Bryce Grover. I got Moore back in that 3 spot. It's Van Gelder, Grover, and the Hot Rod getting chased on from Peluso. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event number 27 under cruisers. S-Squared pumping their way through that rhythm section right now. He hits the last turn. The Nag 5 knows how to finish a race. Elijah Van Gelder is your main event winner. Bryce Grover in that 2 spot. The Ghost Rider Moore and Peluso. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8-year-old cruisers. DJ Lethal, Squirrely Jones, Hollywood, Mismatch, and Amico. Around the first turn, looks like the Nat 12 on top. Got to be Hollywood Reynolds. Got DJ Lethal in that 2 spot. Squirrely Jones back there battling with the Gold Coast Rider, Mismatch, Brazilian 1, 2, 3, and 4. Amico rocking that 5 spot. Power Effects, Daylight 1 and 2. TNT in that 3 spot. Gold Coast, TNT 4 and 5. But the battle is up front. The National 12 and the Nag 8 turn and burn. Hollywood Reynolds trying to hold on a little bit longer. DJ Lethal trying to fight a line. Reynolds, Imperio, Jones, Merzan, Amico.
Ready. Watch the gate.
Main event number 22, your 9 cruiser class. I got Arson Larson, Mr. Gold, the Grasshopper, the Drifter, Masanto Davis, and Double D. Terrapin colors on top. Going to be Nathan Arson Larson, the Nag 6. Got Mr. Gold Foley in that 2 spot. Lethal Threat colors, the Drifter back in that 3 spot. Vega Racing's the Grasshopper, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, man. Mr. Gold trying to find a line down and around. Arson Larson trying to hold on. A little high-low action around the last turn. And Mr. Gold goes around the outside. Foley makes the move. Foley gets the win. Larson. I believe Huggins, but we'll get that one checked out.
Okay, riders. Ready.
Nice race, guys.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Event 23, your 10 cruiser class. I got Hilo Rodriguez, the Aussie, Memphis Blake, Levi Wegley, H2O on the go, Reed Waters, and Colton Grillo. Wegley takes off topside down that second straightaway. The Gold Cup 2, rocking the Identify gear. Got H2O on the go on the 2 spot. Hilo, Blake, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 19 ride. Grillo back in that 4 spot, but it's all Identify up top. Down to that last turn. Wegley trying to hold on a little bit longer. Waters trying to hold that 2 spot. Blake almost goes over the turn. Back at us. Wegley, Waters, Rodriguez, Blake, Grillo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ready. Watch the gate.
11-year-old cruisers, Martinez, Semplis, Perito, Oklopsic, Dobell, Thomas Osaika, and George. Down to the first turn we fly. The 1-6 bike takes off. That's Mini Martinez. Martinez on the 1 spot. Got Daylight colors in that 2 spot. That's the Ninja, Dylan Oklopsic. Here comes the Moto Hornet. Sneaking into that 3 spot. Answer Army goes in there. Dobell back to the 5 spot. 4 spot. Here comes the Beast. Perito trying to dip into that podium spot. Oh, man. Perito goes from 5 to 3. Down around that last turn. Martinez still on top. Martinez, Oklopsic, Perito, Semplis.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Nice race, guys. Twelve-year-old cruisers, main event 25. Kazi, McClone, Snyder, Wiggins, Miranda, Mazzara, and Grable. Chase Kazi on the top spot right now. Got the Cyclone in the 2 spot. It's the Gold Cup 1 and the 2 going 1 and 2. Got Crank Lab colors. Got to be Snyder back in that 3 spot. Seru sitting in the 4. The Gold Cup 1, the 2, the 1, and the 4. Going 1, 2, 3, and 4 down that 3rd straightaway. Seru popping his way through, but it's still Kazi up top. Down around the boys roll. The Gold Cup 1 coming back at me. Kazi, McClone, Snyder, Seru, Mazzara.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
13 cruisers, Melkert, Warner, Day, Dowdy, Cook, Gorbatuk, and Trinka. Crank Lab colors up top. Got to be Melkert on the 1 spot. I got the 6 bike in the 2 spot. That's Rowdy Dowdy. Fireball back in that 3 spot. The Kid sitting in the 4. Down in the last turn we roll, but it's Crank Lab running the show down around this last turn. The Jet, Jada Melkert looking for the top of the podium this time. The 9, the 6, the Gold Cup 3.
Watch the gate.
Melkert, Dowdy, Day, Warner, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 15-year-old cruisers, Badoniak, Sanders, Palmer, Owens, Martin, Toth, Sims, and Bricker. Matty Badoniak on the top spot right now. Got the hot rod Liam Sanders, the 2 spot. Back in that 3 spot is the 2 bike. That's the Wildcat Micah Owens. Oh, man. The Young Guns rider in the middle of an end zone sandwich as we rip down this last straightaway. Badoniak gets the win. Oh, Owens comes by. Sanders.
Okay, riders.
Round of applause for our down rider.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Main event 28, your 16-year-old cruiser class. Sorensen, Fuster, Van Eiderstein, and Alvarez. Sorensen on top right now. I got Fuster in that 2 spot. Alvarez back in the 3. Jacob Sorensen, the Nag 4, running the show, though. Big manual action on that top spot as we roll through that 3rd straightaway. This dude is flying right now. Sorensen down that last straightaway. He's going to get the win. Fuster, Alvarez, Van Eiderstein.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
$17.20 cruisers, main event 29. Gardner, Amico, Marshall, McGann, Lips, Whitaker, and Baker. Gardner rips around the outside. Got Chippendale colors. Got to be McGann in that 2 spot. Here comes the factory answer ride. Max Marshall. Oh, man. Amico trying to dip into that 4 spot. They're banging bars back there. Oh, we dropped a rider. We dropped a couple riders. Bikes flying everywhere, but it's all Dallas up top. Bagged it down the last straightaway. Gardner picks up the win. McGann, Marshall, Amico, Lips. Checking out our down riders. Get them all situated real quick. Be right back with you. Come on, guys. Big round of applause. Let's show them some more love. This dude's even going to ride it out. That's what's up.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
$21.30 cruisers, main event number 30. I got the Rhino, Ryan Bramer, Ian Bonzel, Austin Harney, and Moneybags, Brian Thurwichter. J&R colors in the top spot. Ohio Elite sitting in the 2. Got to be Bramer on the 1, Bonzel on the 2 spot. Factory rip back in the 3. That's Austin Harney with the Sia ride of Moneybags 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bramer, Bonzel, Harney, Thurwichter 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it's all J&R bicycles, Speedco Avian rocking around that last turn. Bramer gets the win. Bonzel, Harney, and Moneybags.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
31-35 cruisers. Gay, Strahan, Shook, Bellotti, Gunner, Dolan, and Griffin. Down in the first turn. Looks like Alto colors. Got to be Slick on the top spot. Got a Gold Cup plate sitting in that 2 spot. Got to be Shook. It's Slick. Shook 1 and 2. The Trilogy ride. Got to be Strahan back in the 3 spot. The Gold Cup plate's running the top. Sorry, I turned too far. The Gold Cup plates running the show once again. The GC3 up top. Oh, boys. Back at us. Gay coming back at me fast. Gay, Shook, Strahan, and the next 7 to Bellotti. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Total points racing all day long for main event in 41-45 Cruiser. Main event 32. Olivieri, Dakar, and Huggins. Huggy Bear's been on top all day long. He's already got a couple of aces. The Pink Mango's got a couple of 2s, and Dakar has a couple of 3s. Huggins flying down around that second turn. The 13 bike's looking for all 3 low scores on the day. Dakar sitting in that 2 spot this time, but the Pink Mango back in the 3. Huggins going to get the win. Dakar will get the 2 in the main. However, the 13 bike gets the 1, the 1 bike gets the 2, and the 4 bike gets the 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
46-50 Cruiser class, main event number 33. I got Richie B. Good, Zach Jans, and Jason Bonzel. Total points racing all day long. TNT colors pop off to the top. Mad Cycles, Ohio Elite going 2 and 3. The Nag 6 and 9 to the 99, 1, 2, and 3. Once again, they've been rolling like this all day long. Richie B. Good, Zach Jans, Jason Bonzel through that third straightaway. The TNT rider looking for the low score of 3 points and a perfect day. The third day of the Quaker Stake Nationals. Good, Jans, Bonzel, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
51-55 Cruisers, main event 34. I got Markarian, Malexo, Bingaman, Phillips, White, and Foster. Down to the first turn, looks like Ron Markarian taking over topside. Malexo in that 2 spot. Bingaman back in the 3. Phillips in that 4 spot. Oh, man, Phillips makes the move. He dips into that 3 spot. Markarian still up top. Malexo rocking that 2. Phillips, Bingaman. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Markarian going for the sweep, though, if he can hold on a little bit longer. My man Ronald down this last straightaway. Ronald gets the win. Malexo gets that 2 spot. Phillips, Bingaman, White, and Foster.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
56-60 Cruisers, Nathanson, Charvet, Davis, Edwards, Holdle, Hamill, and Klemecki. 24 bike Nathanson on top once again. He's got Charvet in that 2 spot. Everyone banging for that 3 spot. Cyclecraft colors pulling in. That's Walter Holdle pulling into the 3 spot. Cult colors back in the 4. That's Lamar Davis. But it's all Nathanson up top, the 24 bike. Rocking and rolling down in the last turn. Pulling away from the boys. He's the first one around the last turn all by himself. Nathanson gets the win. Charvet in the 2. Holda, Davis. And the 5-8 bike comes by. Hamill's going to grab that 5. Five and under Novice. Jenkins, Pika, and Shook. It's just been Pika and Shook all day long. Pika got herself a couple aces. She's going for 3 of a kind. Crip Plate, Standard Bike Company down that second straightaway. Rider in that 2 spot. That's Racing Ruckle Shook. Doing it for Pop Pop. The 17 and the 76. Moving as fast as they possibly can through that third straightaway. Pika, Shook. 1, 2 still. The only 2 riders that have showed up all day long in our 500 Navi class. Harper Pika is your 500 Novice main event winner. Racing Russell Shook's going to grab that 2 spot. Bowler, Shaughnessy, and Hernandez. Grange takes off topside. Amber back to that 2 spot once again. Hernandez back in the 3. The 99 and the 4, the 32 rocking 1, 2, and 3 like they've been all day long. Fall Risk Racing on the top. Identify in that 2 spot. Bowler looking for a perfect score on a Sunday morning. The main event 37, your 7 novice class. Bowler down that third straightaway. Shaughnessy still in the 2 spot. Isaac back in the 3. A whole straightaway left, but this dude has got it done. Your Fall Risk Racing ride right here. Grange Bowler is your main event winner. Shaughnessy going to get that 2 spot, and Hernandez will get the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 9 novices, Jack Schultz, Lorelei, Gotta Fly Rankin, Chandler Achenbach, and the Disco Snail. Lorelei takes off top side. Rankin trying to get the main event win as she hits. Oh, she goes down. She's right back on her bike. Give that girl some love, everybody. She jumped right back up. That's what it's all about. The 73 right there. That's Jack Schultz. Got the disco snail in the 2 spot. Chandler Rockenbach back in the 3. It's Schultz. The 12 and the 65 rolling through that 3rd straightaway. Lorelei back on her bike. Lots of love for that lady, the young lady right there. Schultz takes a peek behind him as he comes around that last turn. But he is going to be your 9 novice main event winner. The disco snail trying to hold it down. The disco snail gets the 2. Chandler gets the 3, and Lorelei gets that 4 spot. Main event 39, your 12 novice class. Griffin, Phillips, Hernandez, and Hernandez. Skylar Griffin goes popping off to the top. The 969 flying down. That 2nd straightaway. The 969 all over the top spot. National Mayhem Racing. Skylar Griffin. KK Phillips in that 2 spot. Celeste Hernandez and Juan Jose Hernandez. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But Skylar Griffin gets the win. KK gets that 2 spot. Hernandez, Celeste, and Juan Jose, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with that win, Mr. Skylar Griffin is your newest 12-year-old intermediate. That way. 15 hobbies on the track, Foster, Akers, and Hernandez. The 106 on point. Foster on the top spot right now. Got the 6 bike in the 2 spot. That's Guppy. It's Foster, Guppy, and Akers, 1, 2, and 3. They've been running like this all day long in your 15 novice class. Our top rider all by himself on the last turn. He's got himself 2 of a kind already, but he just got the perfect score. Hernandez going to get that 2. Akers going to get that 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Five and under intermediates banging down that first straightaway. We got Nahe, Carragher, Spore, Bellotti, Hibbets, and me. Crit colors pop off to the top. That's going to be Spore on the top side right now. Spore running the show. Got Carragher in that 2 spot. Spore, Carragher, 1 and 2. Ridge trying to get the main event win. Elliot Carragher trying to make some magic happen. Got the 78 bike. That's Nahe. Nahe goes into the 2 spot. Down that last turn, Spore, Nahe. Carragher, 1, 2, and 3. The crit rider rips and dips and wants to stand at the top of the podium. Here comes Albert. Albie, though. Albie goes by. Spore gets the 2. Carragher gets the 3. The slingshot. Hibbets and me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Six-year-old intermediates main event 42. Huggins, Rankin, Grillo, and Harding. Got to be Huggins on top right now. Vega colors flying down that 2nd straightaway. Got Chippendale gear in the 2 spot. Got to be Xander Grillo. It's Huggins, Grillo, 1 and 2. I got Rankin, Harding going 3 and 4, but it's the 6 and the 109 looking to stand at the top of the podium. They're banging down that 3rd straightaway. They're pumping as hard as they physically can. Vega still on top. Chippendale rocking that 2. Little high-low action around the last turn. Whole straightaway to go. Sonic, though, on the gas. Huggins, Grillo, Rankin, Harding. Main event 43, your 7-year-old intermediate class. Eli Pieper, Logie Hoagie, and Emilio Castillo. It's the South Park ride up top. Once again, the 114 rolling through that 2nd straightaway. Got the 148, Logie Hoagie in the 2 spot. Pieper back in the 3. Emilio flying down around that 2nd turn. Takes a peek behind him and starts the pump down that 3rd straightaway. Logie Hoagie chasing him down. Pieper still rocking the 3 spot. But it's the South Park boy. Down the last straight one more time in the 7 intermediate class. Castillo gets the win in the main. It's Logie Hoagie and Pieper. 1, 2, 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 8-year-old intermediates on the track. Amico, Zimbardo, Sporliter, Bartlett, Neiman, and Ryan. Running down that 2nd straightaway right now. Top rider is rolling. Trying to catch a number on this cat. It is going to be the 32 bike. That's Grant Bartlett. Bartlett's on the top spot. We now got the 6-1 in the 2 spot. That's the corner marshal's rider, Johnny Rocket. TNT colors in the 3 spot. Got to be Amico. But man, oh man, Bartlett is gone. This dude's in his own zip code down the last straightaway. The 3-2 just got the 8-year-old intermediate main event win. Battle for the 2 spot. The 6-1, the 4-7, and the 12. Zimbardo, Amico, and Ryan. The 9-year-old intermediates main event 45. Regina, Phillips, Sturgeon, Masanto, Davis, Zimmerman, Solar, Pritchett, and Harding. 682 on top right now. That's Regina on the top spot. Regina flying fast. Looks like Sturgeon sitting in that 2 spot. It's the 682 and the 69 going 1, 2, and 3-7 back in the 3. That's Pac-Man Phillips for Identify. Oh man, the announcer rocking that 4 spot. Regina though coming down around. The 682 has been flying all weekend long. Colin Regina gets the win. The 69, the 37, and the 121. Sturgeon, Phillips, and Zimmerman 2, 3, and 4 all behind Colin Regina. Little rider hit the gate right there. Get them checked out. Jumping right back up, though. Let's give him some love. Oh, that was the birthday boy. Hey, that's the only way to spend your birthday. I agree. Happy birthday, brother. Cheney, Spoiler, Smego, and Gilling. Through the 3rd straight, we fly. Top rider comes down around. Going to be the 5-4 ride, the Speed B, Beckett Cheney. Cheney down the last straight. He gets a 10 intermediate main event win. The 5-9, that's the boss man. And Gilling 1, 2, and 3. And how about a round of applause for the birthday boy, everybody?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Main event 47, your 11-year-old intermediate class. I have 2 riders tied at 5 and 1 rider sitting at 2. This is your 11-year-old intermediate class. I got the 5-5 back on top. Ralstone. Ralstone catches some heat from the damage ride right there down into turn 2. That's got to be Taruso and the Duke going 1, 2, and 3. But the 5-5 is looking for the low score of 3 points. The battle is for that 2 spot. Who will get 2 overall on the day? Through the last turn we fly right now. It's Ralstone, Taruso, Pritchett, the 5-5, the 190, and the 4-2 down the last straightaway. Ralstone gets the win. Taruso gets the 2 and Pritchett gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
13-year-old intermediates. I got Bryson Galvin, Evan Dexter, The Undertaker, Samir Fayed, Blake Foster, and the Shark, Kylie Perez. One rider rips around the outside and takes over the top. Oh, little jump manual action from our top rider right there. That is the 38 bike of Galvin on the top. On 2 wheels, colors rolling through there. I believe I got Chaos colors in that 2 spot. That's going to be Dexter. It's Galvin and Dexter, the 3-8 and the 3-9 going 1 and 2. Retribution colors, Fayed back in that 3 spot. Galvin, Dexter, The Undertaker, the Shark, and Foster 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a round of applause for our down rider, everybody. '15-year-old intermediates, main event 49. Bear, Dexter, Brule, Ligo, Ace Vito, and Green. Got an 8 bike on top. That's the Bear for the Driven Cycling Academy. That's Josh Bear on the Ace right now. We got a hot one going in that 2 spot, but it's all the 8 on top. 34, 37 going. It's Dexter, Brule, 2 and 3. Josh Bear, Andrew Dexter, Jake Brule, Driven Cycling Academy, and Chaos Squad on those top 2 tickets down the last straightaway. Bear gets the main event win. Dexter grabs that 2 spot. Brule, Ace Vito, Ligo, and Green. And with that win, Joshua Bear is your newest 15-year-old expert, everybody. Oh, 14, he's racing 15, my bad. 14-year-old expert, I'm sorry. The 14-year-old won 15 intermediate and moved up. That's how you do it, brother. 26, 35 intermediates, Griffin, Watson, and Calvetti. Looks like Calvetti up top this time. Justin Griffin back in that 2 spot. Calvetti gets the win. Griffin grabs the 2. However, the 141 bike will get the 1. The 29 bike will get the 2. And the 613 will get the 3. 41, 45 intermediates. Dakar, Green, Reif, Ralstone, Toth, and Drasser. Oh, man, we are 6 deep in the first turn. One rider comes out, got the 4-5 on his bike. That's Corey Green. I got Dakar rocking that 2 spot. Green, Dakar. Dakar tries to go low. Dakar, yes, Green around the outside. Here comes Your 3-7 bike, I believe, Rife in there. We got a big one coming around this last turn. Everybody trying to fight for the podium down this last straightaway. It's still Corey Green on top. Green, the car.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
51-55 intermediates, main event 52. I got Bigeman, Cook, Janelli, Meter, Taruso, Kilpatrick, and Lander. Trilogy colors on top. Going to be Bigeman on the 1 spot right now. I got Chippendale rocking that 2 spot. Got to be Janelli. It's Bigeman, Janelli, 1 and 2. Oh, man, things changed up. Janelli back to the 3 spot. The 3-4's dipping in there. That's Paul Meter to the 2. Bigeman, Meter, Janelli. Down to the last turn. The Trilogy rides trying to lock up the win right here, right now. Down that last straightaway, Eric Bigeman gets the 51-55 intermediate main event. Meter and the 123 ride of Cook, 1, 2, and 3. Round of applause for our down rider, everybody. Welcome to the Girls Club, everybody. Down in the first turn we fly. I'm going high, going low, and the Queen comes out on top. Through that first or second straightaway, it's the Queen. I got Sparkle sitting in the 2 spot. Bengo Chea back in the 3, but it's the Queen running down into turn 2. High-low action going down once again. Oh, man. The Queen, Sparkles, Bengo Chea, the 3-6 ride. That's Kolodachka and Jones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Into the last turn, they fly. They're both on the gas down this last straightaway. The Queen. Oh, man. Carragher comes by. Queen gets it. Carragher goes 2. Bengo Chea in the 3. What a race that was, everybody.
Watch the gate.
7-year-old girls experts main event 54. Dempsey, Brindley, Roden, Pangione, Kowal, and Santana. Nag 1 on the top spot. Annabelle Dempsey rocking the Biolab Senate gear. I got Brindley in that 2 spot for Gordy's Bicycles. The Nag 1 of the National 88 going 1 and 2. Back in that 3 spot, chasing them down. I got the 5 bike right now of Bundles with a driven crew. It's Dempsey, Brindley, Roden, Pangione, Kowal, and Santana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The ladies coming right back at me, but it's still Biolab looking for the ace out of this one. Dempsey picks it up. Brindley, Bundles, Pangione, Kowal, and Santana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Watch the gate.
Main event 55, your 9 girls expert class. I got Hugs and Kisses, Little MJ, the Lightning Bug, Lightning McLaughlin, Amelia Dempsey, Maya Gonzalez, Kirsten Burkholder, and the Little Bird, Aubrielle Kubik. SeaTac colors popping off to the top. Hugs and Kisses, Elizabeth Beck running the show. Oh, man. Going low. Little MJ trying to hold down that 2 spot. It's Beck, Holiday, 1 and 2. Got the 3 ride. Got to be Lightning back in that 3 spot. They're lined up 1 through 8 as they come back at us right now. Beck gets the win. Holiday grabs the 2. The Gold Cup 3. That's McLaughlin. And the 3 bike.
Ready. Watch the gate.
Dempsey, White, 4 and 5. 10 girls experts out there. Main event 56. Dowdy, Davis, Snyder, and Montgomery. USA colors hit the turn first. Got to be the Nightmare, Amelia Dowdy on the top spot. I got Bam Bam rocking that 2 spot. The Little Ripper. Oh, no. Momo and the Little Ripper going 3 and 4. But it's all the Nightmare on top. Bam Bam in the 2 spot. Momo, Little Ripper, 3 and 4. 10 girls experts through that 3rd straightaway. Dowdy trying to hold on for a straight more. Davis trying to find a line down and around. Get a grip. Factory answer. Coming back at us. Dowdy, Davis, Momo, Snyder.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
11-year-old girls experts main event 57. I got Smith, Gannon, Beck, and Farrell. Albie's colors first of the first turn going to be the National 98. That's the Blue Cheetah, Sawyer Smith. Smith. I got Gannon in that 2 spot. Big Trouble Beck and the Firefly going 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 deep in that 2nd turn right now, but it's all the Albie's rides still running the show. The National 98, the Nag 15, the Nag 11, the Nag 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down around turn 3, but it's Albie's. Sisu, SeaTac, Gate 9. Back at us. Smith, Gannon, Beck, Farrell.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
12-year-old girls experts main event 58. Callie Kopetsky, Peyton Bruni, the Mad Dog Madalena Jason, and Turbo Toes Maya Gay. Looks like the Nag 5 popping off at the top right there. Got Kopetsky on top with Bruni in the 2 spot. Jason Gay going 3 and 4. Factory Center LSG, Full Tilt Radio, Cyclecraft, and Pack BMX. Down around that 2nd turn, the Nag 5, the Nag 14 going 1 and 2. Bruni trying to find a way to the top side for this main event. Kopetsky trying to hold it down for another win on a Sunday afternoon. Morning. It's still morning. What am I saying? The DAG 5, the DAG 14. Kopetsky, Bruni, Jason, and Turbo Toes. "13-year-old girls experts." I got Mary Hollis Watson, Addison Dakar, She Gone, Darby Smith, and Jenna Waddell. Got to be Watson on top right now. Jet Racing flying down that second straightaway. Power Effects Pico. She Gone, Darby Smith in the 2 spot. Waddell, Dakar, 3 and 4, but it's all Mary Hollis Watson. The Jet Racing ride from Rock Hill, South Carolina. The NAG 10 rips around that last turn. Watson down the last straightaway. She is your 13 girls expert main event winner. Smith, Waddell, Dakar.
Riders ready. Watch the gun.
Main event number 16, your 14 girls expert class. I got Tongue Out Tilly, the Fianator, Bryn Burke, Stunt Girl Stone, the Animal Raquel Olson, Speedy Lane Wiggins, the Spitfire Isabella George, and T-Bone Taylor Hunt. I got Tilly on top, got Power Effects colors, gonna be Sophia and Sophia going 1 and 2. Sia colors back in that 3 spot. Cheyenne Stone, the Stunt Girl. Tilly on top, Tongue Out, I'm sure, flying in the wind, waving around rapidly out there. Tilly down that last straightaway. She gets the win. Waldner, the Stunt Girl, and Olsen.
Riders ready. Watch the
1, 2, 3, and 4. "15, 16 girls experts, main event 61. Sutherland, Steerfoss, Custer, Claridge, Sweet, Davis, Waldner, and Valier. Gonna be the boss. Sutherland up top, got black crown colors, Custer in that 2 spot. S-squared colors, gonna be Steerfoss back in the 3. It's Sutherland, Custer, Steerfoss with the Power Effects ride of Waldner rocking that 4 spot, but it's all the boss around the last turn. The 2 bike is gonna get the win today. Custer, Steerfoss, the 6th of the Gold Cup 2. Waldner and Davis. Round of applause for the coach, everybody.
Riders ready. Watch the gun.
1720 ladies experts, here we go. The Mad Rabbit, Riley Jordan, Emma Martin, Hollywood, Sierra McDaniel, the Predator, Pippa Sweet, and the Dust Bunny, Dryan Foster. F on top once again. That's the Mad Rabbit, Jordan. Jordan's got Martin in that 2 spot. Here comes Sweet back in the 3. It's Jordan, Martin, Sweet, 1, 2, and 3, but it's all the Mad Rabbit up top. The F plate flying through that 3rd straightaway once again. The National 96 and the 1 going 2 and 3. But it doesn't matter what letter she has on her bike, she still gets the win. Jordan, Martin, Sweet, Foster, McDaniel.
Ready. Watch the gun.
"2130 ladies experts, main event 63. I got I'm Legal, Rebecca Robertson, Kaylani Smith, and Courtney Gallagher. Smith's on top, Gallagher's in that 2 spot. Gallagher hits the tabletop, flies back down around to turn 2. It's the 8 and the 7 going 1 and 2 right now. Total points racing all day long. Robertson back in that 3 spot once again. Smith trying to grab the win here in the main event. Courtney trying to hold on for that 2 spot down the last straightaway.
Run and start. Riders ready.
So,
Watch the gun.
the 7 bike will get the 1, the 8 bike will get the 2, and the DAG 13 will get the 3. Main event 64, the Nintendo of main events, the 4150 ladies expert class, the Logu, Dirks, and Levan. Levan's up top doing it for the TNT Bicycles crew. I got Sia on 2 wheels going 2 and 3, the NAG 2, the NAG 12, and the 17 blowing right by me down that 3rd straightaway, but it's all TNT on top this time. Sia on 2 wheels back there 2 and 3. Susan Levan looking for the perfect score on a beautiful Sunday morning. Levan gets the win. The Logu gets the 2 and Dirks gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Okay, riders. Run and start. Riders ready. Watch the gun.
Main event 65, your 6 expert class. I got the Hot Rod, the Jackhammer, the Mohawk, Showtime, and Milo Man. Looks like more on top. Ghost colors flying down into turn 2 to the Hot Rod, Lincoln Moore, the Nag 1 on point. 2 spot, change it up. Biolab, the Jackhammer. Beckett Brammer back to that 3 spot. SeaTac, Beck in that 4. Down around the last turn, they're lining up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moore coming back at me. The Hot Rod gets the win. Scheibel in the 2 spot. Brammer in the 3. Beck and Long 4 and 5. 7-year-old experts on the track: Elijah Van Gelder, Bryce Grover, the Firecracker Graham Downs, the Warrior Sawyer Murphy, and Mike Peluso. S-Squared National Team and Island of Misfit Toys come out popping out. No, I got Downs in that 2 spot this time. Van Gelder, Downs, Grover, 1, 2, and 3. The Firecracker trying to hold down for that 2 spot, but I got Van Gelder pulling away. Downs in the 2 spot, Grover back in the 3 spot. Murphy, Peluso, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but it's all S-Squared National Team once again. The NAG 7 around the last turn. Elijah Van Gelder has been looking super fast as of lately. Van Gelder gets the win. Downs, Grover, Murphy, Peluso. 8-year-old experts on the track: Merzayan, Jones, D'Imperio, Reynolds, Wegley, Furcatch, Toro, and Tucker. Little high-low action, Power FX, Speedco, and TNT colors out there right now. That's going to be Hollywood Reynolds. That's Squirrely Jones. I got Furcatch back in that 3 spot. Oh, man, Hollywood, Squirrely, Furcatch, 1, 2, and 3. Back in that 4 spot. That's the mismatch, Merzayan. Rowan Tucker rocking that 5 spot. DJ Lethal in the 6. The boys come flying down the last straightaway. Hollywood, Jones, Furcatch, Merzayan.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Main event 68, your 9 expert class: Pieper, Halbert, Foley, Huggins, Larson, Castellano, Johnson, and Dowses. Rock 1 on top. That's the speed train, Luke Pieper. Pieper got Halbert in that 2 spot. Mr. Gold back in the 3. In the zone colors. Got to be the Double J rocking that 4 spot. Huggins back in the 5. All the boys through the rhythm section, but it's S-Squared up top. Halbert and the cult ride chasing down Pieper, 1, 2, and 3. The Rock 1 looking for the main event win once again. The speed train, Luke Pieper, picks up the win. Halbert, Mr. Gold. And the Double J, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 10-year-old experts: Lander, Despopulous, Eckel, Blake, Rodriguez, Waters, Improda, and Wegley. Oh, man, factory answer comes to the top. That's the Winky Lander. Lander's on top, got high-low in that 2 spot. Elevate back in the 3. That's got to be H2O on the go. It's Lander. That's actually Chase Eckel on the top this time. Eckel gets the win. High-low, H2O on the go. And Wegley.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
All right, your 11 expert class, main event number 70. I got Gasaway, Oklopsic, Martinez, Johnson, Kaleo, Perito, Semplis, and Dobell. Whoa, we are flying down that second straight right here. Looks like Mini Martinez on top, got the Ninja in that 2 spot. Martinez, Oklopsic, 1 and 2. Back in that 3 spot. That's Kaleo for the Answer Army. Gasaway rocking that 4. Perito in the 5. The 11 experts are on the last turn, but it's all Minty Martinez, the 29 bike down that last straightaway. Martinez gets the win. Oklopsic in the 2 spot. The 13 of the NAG 9. Kaleo, Gasaway.
Okay, riders, random
Yes.
start.
Vincent Semplis, please return your transponder. Vincent Semplis, please return your transponder, please. Main event 71, your 12 expert class: Bryant, Noyola, McClone, Kazi, Snyder, Parkinson, Custer, and Wiggins. Spot him, got him, pops off to the top right now as we roll down that second straightaway. He is gone. This dude has already got himself a huge lead. Bryant on top, right in that 2 spot, the NAG 20 ride. That's the Parkinson. I got Noyola back in that 3 spot. McClone sitting in the 4, but it's all spot him, got him right here. Factory send to LSG's boy down this last straightaway. Bryant just got the win. Parkinson, Noyola, McClone.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
13 experts on the track. Melkert, Warner, Santana, Bowers, Janzewski, Showmaker, Day, and Massa. Crank Lab on the top spot. The Jet, Melkert running the show. Got Powers, FX Colors. Got to be the kid, Marshall Warner in that 2 spot. It's the Jet. It's Warner. It's Massa. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe Day sitting in that 4 spot, but it's all Melkert right now. Melkert, Warner, 1 and 2. Massa, Day, Janzewski, Santana, Showmaker, and Bowers. Round of applause. Come on, guys. Show these downriders some love.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here comes your 14 expert class, main event 73. Markham, Janzewski, Eckert, Palmer, Purchase, Westfall, Atkins, and Quick. Power Effects Colors popping to the top right now. Going to be Janzewski on the top spot. Janzewski down to that second turn. Got a Gold Cup 3 and a 2 back there. That's Eckert. That's Markham 2 and 3, but it's all Janzewski up top. This dude is flying. The Penguin dips into that 2 spot. Back at us. The NAG 13, Janzewski, Markham, Eckert, Palmer, Purchase.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
We got a good one coming down that second straightaway. Main event 74, 15X. Badoniak, Douglas, Horderson, Jans, Gonzalez, Owens, Abney, and Mechtel. K-Bike flying the show. That's Gage, Turbo, Jans. Got S-squared colors. Going to be E-Dougie in that 2 spot. Jans, Douglas, 1 and 2. Flying on the last turn. Can the K-Bike hold on a little bit more? Yes, he can. Jans gets the win. Dougie gets the 2 spot. Round of applause for the downriders, everybody.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Main event 75, your 16X class. Regal, Dye, Bertoli, Mendito, Cole, Sorensen, Barone, and Alvarez. Factory S squared. I'm looking for Aiden Regal in the top spot. I got J&R colors in that 2 spot. That's got to be the Cole. Sorensen back in the 3. Alto rocking that 4 spot. That's Barone back there as they come back at us. Regal, Cole, Sorensen, Barone, and Dye.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Main event 76, your 1720 expert class. Max Marshall, Ricky Carter, Dawson McDonald, Dallas Gardner, Tyler Helzel, AJ Amico, Caden Clark, and Dylan McGann. Oh man, we hit the send it sign and we lost half the crew. Max Marshall up top, got Gardner in that 2 spot. AJ Amico back in the 3, Ricky Carter rocking the 4. It's Answer, Daylight, TNT, J&R. 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's all Max Marshall up top. Marshall grabs the win. Gardner grabs that 2 spot. AJ Amico in the 3. And Ricky Carter in that 4 spot. Round of applause for our 1720X class, guys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
'21-25 experts, main event 77. I got the Rhino, Ryan Bramer, Cam Foley, Von Hausler, Kyle Hill, and Sandante Barnett. Bramer on top, Hausler in that 2 spot. Hill back in the 3 with Barnett in the 4. Bramer, Hausler, Hill, Barnett, the 13, the 9, 13, the 9, the 207 down in that last turn, but it's J&R on top. Dirt Addiction in the 2 spot. Bramer trying to hold on for a whole straightaway right here. Bramer, Hausler, Hill, Barnett.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
26-35 experts down the first straightaway. Nicky D, Anthony Bynum, Kip Burek, Zach Bowler, Drew Markle, Austin Harney, and Brian Thurwichter. Nicky D up top right now as we burn down that second straightaway. Looks like Burek rocking the 2 spot. It's Dawson, Burek, 1 and 2, the nag 4, the nag 7 down around turn 2. Got a 31 back in that 3 spot. That's good. Bynum for in the zone. Battle for that 4 spot's hot. Looks like Bowler and Markle back there, but it's all Nicky D up top. Factory Black Crown BMX just grabbed the ace. Burek grabs that 2 spot. Bynum, Bowler, Markle, Harney, and Moneybags.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Main event 79, your 36-40 expert class. Luby, Schmack, Gay, Donovan, and Melker. Looks like Coach Lube's popping down that second straightaway right now, taking over the top spot. Got cult colors in that 2 spot. That's got to be Schmack. Slick back at that 3. But it's all Coach Lube's up top. Brennan Luby for see ya around that last turn. The nag 4 comes down the last straight, and he's going to pop off to the win. Schmack's going to grab the 2 spot. The 7-6. Donovan, Gay, Melker. 41-45 experts, main event number 80. Custer, Mona Smith, Good, DeHaven, Camarada, Huggins, Ecker, and Pika. Black crown colors got to be the white mamba. Custer on top, got factory answer colors in the 2 spot. The nag 1, the nag 6 running the show. DeHaven back in that 3. Richie B. Good rocking the 4 spot. Huggins back in the 5. Black crown, answer. Gate 9, TNT, Vega Racing, Corner Marshals, all flying around this last turn right here, but it's all Custer up top. Custer, Mona Smith, 1 and 2. DeHaven, Good. Huggins, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
$51-55 experts, main event 81. Diaz, Thompson, Quinton, Gunzenhauser, Ross, and Brown. Looks like TNT colors on the top spot. The nag 12, Chris Diaz. Oh, man, the 120 dips in there. That's Jeremy Thompson for AWC 413 Racing. It's TNT and AWC going Uno and Dos into the last turn. TNT still up top. Thompson trying to find a line down around. The pump is on. Down the left straightaway. Diaz, Thompson, Q Money, Demand. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your last main event of the weekend. Last main event of the weekend. 56 and over experts. Billy Griggs, Andy Curry, Charvet, Chad Gay, and Richard Berry. Griggs on top right now, Gay in that 2 spot. Charvet back to the 3. Oh, yeah, the boys turn and burn. The gas is on right now, but it's all Griggs up top. The Razor Chase BRG store ride is gone. The 75 down the last straight for the last trip of the weekend. Griggs going to grab the win. Curry, the Rock 1, pulls in that 2 spot. Charvet, Gay, 3 and 4. And that ends our weekend, everybody. I hope you guys all had a good time. We're going to be racing in Vegas and in Milton, Ontario next weekend, so make your way up to one of those races. Don't miss out. They're always a lot of fun, and there's no better place to see you than at the track. Thank you very much. Till next time.
like BMX?
I like BMX.
Well, so do we.
Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.
If I'm feeling dessert, all of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire, let me get hurt.